gon' keep it as real. Say what you want, say what you feel. Ain't nobody really gon' keep it as real like you, like you, like you, like you, like you, like you, like me. Say what you want, say what you feel. Ain't nobody really gon' keep it as real. Faded nature, faded nature. Say what you want, say what you feel. Ain't nobody really gon' keep it as real. Faded nature, faded nature. Say what you want, say what you feel. Ain't nobody really gon' keep it as real.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to Drop Your 3 Cent. I'm your boy Third Degree. We got Quez in the house. We got Jess in there. We got Tish on the stage. How you doing?
We good, brother. We good. What's going on?
Not much, man. Same old, same, man. You already know.
Hey, that's it. That's it.
All right, y'all. Welcome to Drop Your 3 Cent. I'm your boy Third. We're gonna go ahead and just kick it off right now with some ratchet news. What's up, y'all? You know what time it is. It's time for some ratchet news. In women's college basketball, Iowa State defeats LSU. They get their revenge because last year LSU, Reese in particular, dominated Caitlin Clark, and Caitlin Clark came back and got her revenge. She was a straight shooter that night, man. So, and it had 12.3 million viewers, most watched women's college basketball game ever. So shout out to those ladies. But it's just kind of mean that, right after Trans Visible Day or whatever you want to call it, that the internet posts this up. The internet really ain't shit. It ain't shit, y'all. But anyway, shout out to Caitlin Clark. She's a baller for real. Again, we'll say it once more time that the internet ain't shit. We're moving on. Also, saluting another woman. Shout out to Beyonce for breaking records. The Cowboy Carter album is actually pretty good, but there are some people who don't like it. Lily Allen comes out and calls it calculated and weird. She can eat a fat one. Anyway, Beyonce, keep doing your thing. Keep making history and making them mad. Salute. We see you. Moving on. In more music and entertainment news, Lizzo had quit music, blaming lies and bullying from the fans or from people in general. But then 5 seconds later,
I want to make this video because I just need to clarify. When I say I quit, I mean I quit giving any negative energy attention.
My problem with Lizzo is just that I think she's an attention whore. She does things for attention. She quits and then all of a sudden she cries later. She's been doing this since she would say, I got confidence in my body, I'm sexy and all this other stuff, and twerks half naked at a Laker game, but then cries moments later about being body shamed. It's just attention. So I'm kind of just over Lizzo at this moment. So, but moving on.
Let me guess. The state called and they want to cut you a disability check for your face. Hold up. You can get paid for that?
This is from a fool who stares at his orange juice every morning.
It says concentrate on the box. Who the dummy now? Shit. Me for not wearing a condom.
Seth MacFarlane have decided to reboot Good Times on Netflix, and it's premiering April 12th. But it's reinforcing a lot of stereotypes, just like the regular one. The regular Good Times, kind of just, as a kid, I thought Good Times was dope. But as I got older, I started to see like they're making fun of us, essentially, showing the stereotypes of black people and projecting it onto a mass appeal for consumer consumption. And now we're looking like dummies and ignorant, and they're just reinforcing it even more with this new animated series. So, but we will have a show about this very topic next week. But moving on. Judge denies Jonathan Major's request to drop charges in the assault case. He will be sentenced April 8th for that bogus charge that he caught. Man, now that he stopped talking and comparing himself to Martin Luther King and stopped looking for a Coretta, now he's allowing us to speak for him. That was a bogus ass conviction. And I hope that he does get some type of appeal or, he gets it reversed or whatever, because it was just bogus. But anyway, moving on. We'll talk about that next week too. Moving on. In music news again, J. Cole surprises everybody and released a surprise new album titled Might Delete Later. And man, the album's pretty solid, but there's a particular track that has everybody talking right now, and it's this one right here. And the song is called 7 Minute Drill. And on that, Drake takes shot at Kendrick. So many shots. I mean, if you're a real hip hop head, we all knew that J. Cole was going to respond eventually. Now we're just waiting for Drake. You know, Drake is yet to still be found. He's up making cryptic messages, crying in his onesies, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere being light skinned, but you know, he sent J. Cole to go respond for him, and J. Cole, he has some bars. So as we await K-Dot, I want to give these two dudes their props for making hip hop fun again. You know what I'm saying? It's lyrical, it's exciting. Let's see where it goes. Shout out to both J. Cole and Kendrick, but you know, K-Dot's not one to be messed with. So let's see what happens next. But moving on, last but not least, Christian Combs, son of P. Diddy Combs, Diddy, has been accused of actually assaulting and drugging a woman in crazy lawsuits. So as we can see, the backlash and the domino effect of Diddy's lawsuits, it's not affecting his family. So, I mean, again, these are celebrities, so it's in the court of public opinion, but we shall wait and see how this turns and spins out too. But this Diddy saga is getting really, really crazy. But as we get to talk about it and break down a new perspective, you know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's all I got for today. What's up, y'all? What's up?
What's going on, my beautiful people?
Bird and Jess, how y'all doing?
Good.
What's up, everybody?
We good, D.
We good.
How y'all doing?
We got a jam-packed show tonight, huh? We gonna set it off in here.
Oh goodness. Yeah, we shall see. We'll see where this turns.
We shall see.
Right? we
shall see.
I mean, did I miss anything in the ratchet news? Anything else that's been popping?
I think you covered it pretty well there, sir.
All right.
I think you covered it pretty well.
What did I forget?
Chance the Rapper.
What about Chance?
Oh, his tiny desk.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh no, that was Big Sean Tiny Desk that I didn't watch.
I'll pop off for a minute.
Okay. We'll see you when you come back.
Yeah, be careful because I'm in your streets.
I mean, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Pull up there. You know what I'm saying?
Don't try to get
Pull
hard.
up there. What's up?
Don't try to get hard. I got Bob with me too. Bob ready
Come
to
on.
light it up.
She said, Bob ready? He ready?
I got white neighbors. I got white neighbors. Two mysterious black people pull up. Y'all going
I
to
know
jail.
how to act white.
You know what I'm saying? We got neighborhood watch. You know what I'm saying? How about that?
White too, boo.
Okay, can turn it off and on, Hundy.
Right? When you got to.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey, this the South. This ain't California.
You gotta make that money.
Right.
Hey, for sure.
All right, y'all. For those that are tuning in, thank you for tuning in. We're just drop your 3 cents. You know, we got the crew on. We're only missing one. We're not sure where he's at. Again, he could be in Mexico, you know, licking toes and selling empanadas, like I said before. You know, he's a mysterious one. But, you know, if you're just tuning in, you know, make sure you hit the like, the share button. Make sure that you're hitting the share and you're actually spreading the word. You're spreading the news. That's how you support. That's how you help out the platform. You hit the like and the share button. If it's on your timeline, other people get a chance to see. They get a chance to come in and they get a chance to chime in. So shout out to those who are on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. And make sure you hit the notification. So every time that we come on live, boom, it'll let you know and you'll be right there. Also, if you're on Facebook, you know, we dropped the link in the comments. If you want to come on and you're using your phone, make sure that you use your headphones and just know that your headphones will act as a microphone. They will pick up everything, whether you're snoring, chewing, talking, whatever is going to pick it up. So make sure that you're You're in the best representation of yourself because, again, this, like Quez likes to say famously, this is a production. It has potential to go out all over the world. And at the same time, Tisha's brother Benny, he can and will clip you up in any given moment, and you don't want to look like a complete clown.
Look at D. Oh gosh.
Let me cut it out because I'm clowning because I'm just girl. Look, I'm so just tired. I'm delirious.
Oh.
That part.
Oh goodness.
Right.
Hey
Y'all
man,
guys-
real quick before you get started there, what do you think about that J. Cole thing, man?
Man, so
It was
I
trash,
went to sleep.
wasn't it?
I went to sleep, you know, feeling one way, and I woke up and then the J. Cole dissed Kendrick, and yeah, he got off on him, and he got a couple of bars on him, man. So I don't know, but it's interesting to see. But like, didn't we call it? We said that J. Cole would respond before Drake would, right?
Yeah, I expected more from my brother, man. I like
I
this
could see
J.
that.
Cole, man, but that wasn't it, bro.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think that was it.
And you know what, Quest, from just my Facebook friends alone who are listeners of both, they agree with you. I haven't seen anything positive about it at all today.
Yeah,
So,
that wasn't it, Cole. I expected so much more from you. You know what I'm saying? He told you to come with 3 switches. You showed up with a BB gun. You know what I'm saying?
a slingshot.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it. I mean, it was cool. Like,
Where did you listen to it at?
Huh?
Where did you listen to it at? On your phone?
Yeah, I listened last night. As soon as it dropped, I seen it. I've been waiting. You know what I'm saying? It hit YouTube.
Was it on your phone, or did you bump it in your
I
ride?
listened on my phone. It wouldn't have changed.
Bumping in your ride.
No, I didn't show up for no beats. I want to hear.
Would that make a difference other than that way of the beat?
I mean, it kind of does as far as quality, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like
lyrical,
because a lot of people is looking at the lyrics.
If you're going just based off lyrical content, then yeah, that's another thing. But if you want the full experience, I mean, like that's one of the things. Like for example, like Drake's Back to Back. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that made that song pop was the beat, was the rhymes, was the delivery. Everything. It was a complete package. So sometimes it's just based on the presentation, how you listen to it. Same thing with like, you know, with Pacs Hit 'Em Up.
But you know? I'm like, for a diss record, I'm not worried about it can be a cappella. I'm listening to the words.
Right.
Like,
trust me when I tell you, as a battle rapper, it's not going to hit the same. Hey, you can say stuff a cappella, you know what I mean? And if you just have a nice, simple beat, it's just going to be that. It's not going to really grab or move your attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're just going based off
Stevie
lyrical.
J.
Yeah.
Okay, Stevie J.
For me to get that.
Don't call me that. Don't be calling that. Don't be insult me like that. Don't be at no Diddy freak off parties.
We see you campaigning, Stevie J. Relax. You know what I'm saying?
Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
It wasn't what it was supposed to be, Third. You know it. You just don't want to say it in public because you was in the industry.
I got no dog in the fight, bro. Like again, I'm gonna hip hop head.
It wasn't enough for nigga bomb. That was enough.
I mean, like I said, I'm a hip hop, but again, that's another thing. If you're comparing it to that beat was knocking, especially how you flip that sample. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
fuck the big 3. It's just Big Me.
Yeah, but he took that everlasting bass.
Hey.
And Metro Boomin really flipped that beat. And I mean, like I said, sometimes y'all don't hear me though.
No, I hear you. I'm saying even on a different beat, that still wouldn't have been it. I think he should have listened to RDC World when they said Metro Boomin out here cheating. He better make a beat for everybody. That's what J. Cole should have did.
Right.
J. Cole should have hit up Metro like, bro, I need a beat too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, you let Kendrick get off on the beat, I need a beat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's make this fair. You know what I mean? Because that shit
was trash.
And he switched the beat in the middle. It was like,
I kind of feel you on that. Like, truthfully, it's kind of like it's the same thing with that Nicki Minaj diss. You know what I'm saying? Like when she came out with her diss, it was kind of whack. But then like some dude came back and like reproduced it, gave it like a whole new different beat. And the beat went along with the flow and everything, and it was slapping. Like that's the one that she should have led off with. You know what I'm saying? Like trust me, production is everything. If you have a nice solid beat, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can make a diss song over just tapping. You know what I'm saying? And it'll sound cool for a minute, but if you want it to knock, especially if you're gonna play it in the club, playing in the car, playing the radio, it got to be on the level of no Vaseline, no hit them up. You know what I'm saying? Ether, take over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Or you just got to come out the gate bombing. You know what I'm saying? Straight out the gate. That's what you should have did. You should just bomb straight out the gate.
I agree.
You know, but,
I agree.
You know,
but again, he just said
hopefully there's some back and forth. I hope there's.
You know it is.
As a fan, I want to hear Kendrick. We don't want to hear that shit next year. We want to hear sometime this year, sir.
See, the reason why it was kind of dope though was because I mean, as much as I love Kendrick, he hit him with some facts. Like he said, you come out with a verse every 32 months. You know what I'm saying? Like a hot verse or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Like the only thing I didn't agree with Cole in, one of the things I didn't agree was To Pimp a Butterfly when he said it was like dude slept on it. Like that was a masterpiece. So for you to call that album whack was kind of, you know, he was salty for that.
Hey man, it's a battle. You can say what you want to.
Very true. Very, very true.
Say what you want to. Let the fans decide. You know what I'm saying? You out here making all this amazing music and you show up this whack ass diss track. I'm disappointed, you know what I mean, to say the least. But moving on, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if it was whack, but it just wasn't on the level of like that.
Just, you know what I mean? I expected, because I know Drake ain't gonna never say shit. So I was expecting Cole to take the flame on this one and run up to Olympic Mountain and you know what I mean, start the games like with a fury. And he just didn't do it.
He started the game, but definitely didn't do it with a fury, though. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it was kind of lackluster. And I know J. Cole way better than that. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me mad. Like, bro, I know you better than this. Why did you put this shit out? You know what I mean? You waited some weeks and put out some bullshit.
We shall see. But message to Drake, we're waiting on you. Stop being sensitive. Stop with the cryptic messages. Come on out and play.
That boy don't want that smoke, man.
All right, y'all. Well, let's jump into the first topic.
Let's get it.
Oh, we got someone coming from Thailand.
Oh shit, Thailand in the house.
It's not multiplies, not division, nor subtraction. It's adoration.
Hey, you retarded for that.
Oh,
that was a good one. Hey guys,
how you doing?
What's up, adoration?
I'm good. It's getting hotter and hotter over here.
Send some of that sun this way.
Right.
Yeah, I heard that.
We get winter over here battling. They don't know who wants to take it, wants to step up.
Right.
Look like spring. Look like it's winning.
Right.
Right.
Hey,
winter must be like 86% because this sure shouldn't have showed up late to the party. Like I'm here, even though someone's all over.
86%. It's the 77. 86 would have showed up. The 77.
Hey, Jamal, I need if J. Cole is better, I need him to do better. That's all I'm saying. I like J. Cole. If he is better, prove it. Kendrick said, prove it. You got to prove that you're a problem. That wasn't the proof. That's all.
It's hard for me to argue because J. Cole's on my top three. It's Kendrick, Cole, and Big Sean, and then Nip, and then Rhapsody. That's my top five. But yeah, but Cole's up there. Cole is Cole, but to say he's better than Kendrick, I would have to disagree, sir. I'd have to disagree.
Rapper?
He dropped the control verse. I don't care if it was 15 years ago. He dropped the control verse and shook up the whole game, had people in their feelings. He made a sensitive rapper go back into his rabbit hole, whatever he said in that BT cipher. I mean, he's been poking shots at Drake for years, and on this last one, he questioned Drake's manhood, and Drake still ain't said shit. At least Cole had the balls to come up and try to say something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
say something. Say something at least. Defend your honor, sir.
Right.
I think J. Cole is better than what he put out. I'll just say that. And I like J. Cole. J. Cole got hella bars. Like, he got some classic shit. But that wasn't it. for a diss track.
I feel it.
Should have go study ethers or something.
Yeah. He's a Machiavelli baby, so he should have studied him up. You know, if you're gonna come out swinging, come out the gusto.
Yeah.
Hey, but for those that are just tuning in, make sure you hit the like, share button. Please hit the share button. Make sure that you're supporting the platform by doing so. But let's go ahead and let's get into the first topic. So as we know, I mean, this Diddy saga is getting crazier and crazier and crazier by the moment. Again, like I said. Oh, actually, you know what, Quez? Go ahead. You know, I forgot to.
Okay. Third got a word for today.
I got thrown off. Third word for today is called circumstance. Circumstance is a condition, fact, or an event accompanying, conditioning, or determining another, an essential or an inevitable concomitant. The weather is a circumstance to be taken into consideration. So with that being said, I mean, and again, this is all alleged. We got to give out that word alleged, you know, because we don't know who, what, did what, how, what, whatever, you know, so everything's alleged, but circumstance. And it ties into everything that we're talking about. Did I miss something?
I'm laughing at adoration.
Me too.
I'm sorry.
What did she do? Subtraction? What did you do?
You just said allegedly, and I was just like.
And it's funny you keep bringing up math with her name, and her name has nothing to do with math.
For real.
She must be a cracker because she's.
I'm sorry.
I understand that ad is in the beginning, but it doesn't have anything to
It's a play off the name. Adoration, hateration. It's just
it's irritating me. I'm sorry. It's getting a little bit under my skin. It must be my OCD. My bad. Shit. It's my OCD. My
bad. Sorry, host. Sorry.
Go ahead, man. Finish your dissertation about escapism or whatever.
But again, so circumstance. You know what I'm saying? It ties into everything that we got going on today. The first topic we're talking about Diddy. Hate the player, hate the game. You know, are certain are certain people actually victims? Or are they just the victim of their own choices, their own devices, or fame? You know, and then the next topic that we're going to talk about is, you know, the catfish date, or the date that turned catfish, and the man that wanted his money back because he believed he was catfished by the woman. You know what I'm saying? Was it her fault or was it your fault? You know what I'm saying? It's about circumstance. The other thing is we're going to talk about is how long that we should actually wait to have sex after the first date or meeting or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So are people do they succumb to the circumstance? Is it the person's fault that you made this choice? And it's all about choices that we make. So we're gonna kind of just break it down, take a deep dive into each one of these topics and kind of see how it correlates with everything. But again, it all ties into circumstance. So anybody got anything before we get started?
Hey, we finna go up.
Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. So Diddy. Yeah, so again, the latest thing that we've seen about Diddy is, again, his son is now being accused of sexual assault. You know, we see Stevie J coming out defending him, putting out videos. No, this is what a real Diddy party looks like. But then you have other people putting out videos saying, like, no, we didn't see some crazy ish at these Diddy parties. You know what I'm saying? And again, we have Cassie now. The funk was that?
Mm-hmm. Must be some Thailand internet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I just moved my chair. That my iPad.
Oh, okay. Hey, keep them bamboo sticks together over there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they can't be moving around. You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness.
Trying to run a production here, ma'am. You know what I'm saying?
You went out to the world. You went out to the world. You don't want to look like a nigga. But yeah. Tisha got a beat for me or something. I don't know. Something.
All I said was, "Oh my gosh!" So this one is.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I have a problem with when you're saying adoration. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
You and your feelings with that one, but it's okay. You and your feelings with that one.
Oh my god!
Chopping block today.
We can talk after the show. I'll talk to you.
You gotta get a certain height.
Oh,
but yeah, so I don't know. So what is your guys' feeling on this before I play the clip of Diddy and these supposed parties?
Man, play the clip.
Play the clip.
Play the clip.
Damn, niggas are short today.
Yeah, play the clip. What's up, Mom?
Cat Williams, one thing he said about Puff was Diddy wants to party, and he had to tell him no.
Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no.
A lot of people have talked about these Diddy parties. Have you seen anything at these Diddy parties?
It's a lot of sex, a lot of drugs, and a lot of music. Remember, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. With hip-hop, it's still the same thing. Sex, drugs, and hip-hop.
Well, I think you had mentioned several times Puffy would answer the door butt naked.
Butt naked, man. Look like a baby. Just sitting there. You be like, damn, bro. Like, have a little respect, man. You know, I'm knocking on your door. You looked out the peephole. You saw it was me. Why you gonna open the door and be like, come on in? I'd be like, nah, that's not the invitation I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for that. That was like the test. I'm telling you, it was a test.
I met him a couple of times. I definitely worked with him. But everything everybody's saying, I've been saying for years, bro. I've been saying it for years. Like, man, these boys are weird. You feel me? Like, you will go to a party with them. And you look around like, damn, like, a lot of guys kissing each other in here, man. You feel me? What y'all do is y'all business.
So you've been to a party and seen this?
Oh, I've seen it firsthand, multiple times. And I seen Dwight Howard in a pink dress, bro.
What?
I seen Dwight Howard in a pink dress with two other ladies in dresses. They all the same height at a Diddy party. Oh. Ask about Dwight Howard in Mexico.
What's up?
Where you put my bag? I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping. When you scrambling and
right
scraping for shit. No?
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over that one.
Make a
that
wish. Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit. I'm in.
Where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I
with
miss
this birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? Eyes.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh God!
Excuse me, sir. I'm like, what?
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. When Justin Bieber in the eye, like, you don't call me anymore. And Justin's like, I bet I've been busy. Yeah, but
right.
call me.
You saw that? Yep.
No.
Okay. No. Yeah.
So in the latest news, I mean, I think I've seen something. This is a legend. We don't know if it's for certain or for sure or whatever, but you know, we've seen that cat. Huh?
So it's a whole lot of allegeds now. Like,
well, no, I mean, well, the latest thing is that
thing. You can't have 10 allegeds. Goddamn that shit. Hey, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. A whole lot of allegeds.
You just made us watch that video.
So again, Cassie, I guess Cassie is supposedly talking with the feds or cooperating with the feds in this or at least the Homeland Security thing in this case. So from what I was told, or for how it was broken down, it was that even though she did like a civil suit and basically she got paid off and got some money, and we all know that she pretty much had to sign a non-disclosure agreement where she can't really talk about certain things. But when the feds and when Homeland Security get involved, it supersedes that. Mm-hmm. So now it becomes a thing where it's a federal case or it's one of these big grand cases. She's going to actually have to talk. So now Cassie not only gets the money, but she actually gets to talk. It may potentially put Diddy in jail if what she's saying is true. But again, so we have her lawsuit, which pretty much started this whole thing of all these accusations, people coming out and talking, and we have the dude Little Rod with the latest accusations or whatever it is. And, you know, I've still yet to read through all of the actual lawsuit. Some of it sounds, you know, a little outlandish. Some of it sounding like, you know, it could be factual, but we just don't know because nobody was there. But my question to y'all is like, you know, looking at it from a different perspective, should they actually hate Puffy, Diddy, Sean Combs, or should they be mad at themselves? Because again, some of these people had choices, just like how you seen in the clips. You know what I'm saying? You either had the choice of either actually going into the party or going into Diddy's room or not going into Diddy's room. And I think some of the things is what people is they get addicted or they see the glitters of fame and they want that and they aspire to be that, or they think that they can get it by doing certain things and they compromise their integrity. And I think what happens afterwards is that, you know, once they start looking at themselves in the mirror and looking at what they have to do to get that, you know, I think they start having a total disgust with themselves, you know. So I don't know if it's factual, if it happened that way, but I just want to see what are your guys' thoughts on that.
I'm gonna let the ladies go first because you guys.
I'm trying to hold it in. All right.
Yeah, y'all kind of low key experience these type of situations where you have to make those decisions on a basis of being women with men. You know what I'm saying? Us as men, we don't really have to worry. I ain't never been nowhere with no nigga answer the door butt ass naked talking about coming in. I just, sir, excuse me.
Hey, Jesus
You
Christ.
know what I'm saying? I've never had
Oh,
that
God.
happen. No,
Oh,
sir. You mean tell me you look through the peephole, saw a grown man standing out here and you still open the door naked? Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for me, sir. You have a wonderful evening.
Okay.
And I'm out. You know what I'm saying? We're no longer friends. Because you just tried me.
I recall you. Yeah.
But y'all go ahead. I'm sorry. Y'all go ahead. But no.
I watched Quiet on Set. For all those in the chat that watched Quiet on Set, that was rough. But that was more so geared toward the abuse of kids and women. So what I would say is that, and I know this for a long time, obviously, my family's quite close to the industry. Also, we're musicians, but we never entered the industry because our dad made us study the music industry, the film industry, etc. Even as an actress now, my boundaries and stuff are very, very clear cut because the industry is wild. And the people in power who run this stuff, Dan Snyder from Nickelodeon, everybody from Disney, Sean Diddy Combs from the music industry, are some dirty, evil people. All right. And I'm allegedly, let me say that. Always say allegedly.
We covered the whole, you ain't got to keep saying it. Covered.
Right. Okay. So I know, and you don't have to tell me twice. You know, you don't have to ask me why Usher was 15 sleeping on Diddy's couch. You don't have to ask me why.
Diddy got her internet.
Oh,
I'm
you
sorry.
back?
Can you hear me?
I'm about to say,
Okay,
we not
You
going
cut
to
out for a
ask
minute.
shit. She just, did he cut your stream
I'm sorry.
off?
I thought he was like, you gotta get out.
Diddy said take that and cut the Wi-Fi off.
Take that. Shut up.
Yeah, y'all like yeah. But and also, I watched the Boondocks yesterday, the R. Kelly trial one. So I know how people would be about Sean Diddy Combs going to jail and stuff like that. Oh, he's music, but there's two sides to, okay, when I say two sides, there's always, well, why did you put yourself in that position? Well, why did you this? Well, why did you that? But one thing I do like about this generation of people, especially Gen Z, is that finally somebody's going to say enough is enough. There are people who are willing to bend over backwards for this and bend over backwards for that. But if we keep these people in position of power at all costs, oh, well, you should have done it. Oh, well, you knew what it took. Oh, well, you know, you knew what you had to do. You know, like we knew. We found out Drake Bell from Nickelodeon that we grew up watching was getting molested the whole time. Oh, but what were his parents doing? Oh, but I mean, you were 15 years old. You're a grown man. You could have done something. We can say all that. But the culprit, the abusers have to come down. And I don't have any sympathy for these abusers because, to be honest, and I'm a 28-year-old woman, I have been knowing about R. Kelly, P. Diddy, and Dan Snyder since I was a kid. And I'm talking about, when I say knowing about them, I mean knowing about them. I was surprised when R. Kelly went to jail. I was like, oh, wasn't he supposed to go to jail a long time ago? I was just like, what, haven't we known this stuff like for a very long time? So I'm actually happy that in this generation, there's a lot of like whistleblowing, because if you watch even the Quiet on Set thing, you see the stuff that was on Nickelodeon that they were just like, having these kids basically do pornos like right in front of your face, and it was just like, well, I mean, ladies were being sexually harassed.
So let me clarify and be even more real. So we're not talking about force. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between force and actually having a choice. When you have no choice, that means that yes, you were forced into something and you were put in a bad predicament. Then you become a victim of circumstance. You get what I'm saying? So no, I'm not talking about that, especially when it pertains to the kids, you know, and certain women who may have been forced or have been drugged, you know, beyond their will. What I'm talking about are people who make these choices. So again, with Cassie, for example, you know what I'm saying? Like she alleged all this stuff in her lawsuit and said he was this, he's a bad person. He made me he made me have sex with sex workers and watched and did all this other stuff. I mean, at some point, you know, were you forced or did you choose to go along with it because you think that it would help your career? And then once your career didn't pan out the way that you thought it would, now all of a sudden he's a bad person. Or is it when you actually wake up, you know, you actually have that wake up moment, that aha moment, say, hey, when I'm doing this wrong, then do you actually get mad at yourself or do you get mad at the situation? That's what I'm talking about.
Right. But that's literally exactly what I'm alleging to. Because I think Quez claimed up to like you said, from a woman's point of view, let's talk about from a woman's point of view. There is, and like I said, it goes with quiet on sex because it's the same thing. It goes from children to women to adults, and now, like I said, men are coming out. Like, hey, so yeah, is it true that if you wake up being sexually assaulted or something like that, can you get up and walk away and call police? Yes, you can. But what I'm trying to say is that there is a power dynamic in the industry and this and that, because people came out before about Diddy, what he did. He didn't go to jail. He's not going to go to jail. He's going to get paid off or get shut up or something like that. So there's a power dynamic that happened. Now, I'm not saying that the guy who, you know, the door opened to and the guy was naked, he could have walked in and, joined that. But what I'm saying is that in the industry, yes, it is a choice. Everybody in there is making a choice. There's a reason why people like me never joined the industry, and I'm never going to join the industry because I know. But the thing is, when you go into something, there becomes a power dynamic. And like I said, it doesn't just start like, okay, please sign this paper. I'm going to sexually harass you and molest you. Please sign here. It's not like that. So what I'm saying is, yes, it's just the truth though. It's just how it really works. I'm telling you, it's not like we think. It's slow and steady. And after a while, sure. You know what I mean? There are people who be like, okay, you know what I mean? Me and Diddy are dating. And then before you know it, Diddy brought out some drugs and I was a little worried. And before you know it, Diddy had some sex workers over. And before you know it, you're like, wait a minute. Trying to get out of an abusive relationship. And like I said, and sadly, it wasn't just the woman. We're finding out now it was some of the younger men too. Now, you know, the able-bodied men.
So what led me to this, Adoration, I don't mean to cut you off. What led me to this is particularly Little Rod. So Little Rod is supposedly moved into Diddy's house. He's producing all these beats. They're making an album. Everything is good. He drops the Love album. Everything is popping. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden now, boom, out of nowhere, oh, he was doing this to me, and Cuba Gooding Jr. was touching me, and he made me do this, and he made. Mind you, we're not talking about boy. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about a teenage boy. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about a grown-ass man. So again, my thing is, when I start to look at it even more, I start to question, like, if this is true, then if you're seeing this, just like how you seen Fabulous, like, no, I ain't going. Or Mark Curry, who used to be a Diddy artist, he was on Bad Boy for whatever the song was, he was on there. But, you know, when these guys are making these choices not to go, when Cat Williams making the choices not to go, and Little Rodney made the choice to go, because essentially how I'm looking at it, especially from the industry standpoint, is that, you wanted your beats, you wanted your production on that Diddy album because you wanted to get the money. So now all of a sudden that the money's not popping, or whatever's not popping, or you're not getting the career opportunities that you think, now all of a sudden here comes the lawsuit. And the thing is, so what I'm saying is, if whatever happened with Cassie, if it was true or if it wasn't true, or if it was true on her part, I wish that she would have actually not done a civil lawsuit and actually did a criminal and tried to put the dude in jail. Because again, at the same time for Diddy, if it was not true, then you should have took that money and you should have fought that, because now you opened up a floodgate for people to potentially sue you over bullshit.
Is it bullshit?
Tisha, what you got? Because I see you over there. What you got, Tisha?
Oh.
What you got, man?
Okay. For one, last comment you made about she should have. Sometimes people don't feel it. Like maybe it was more beneficial for her to go after the civil, because sometimes there's not a but when it's he say she say, and there's a lot of it where it can't be proven, because there's different type, like different things you need to prove in civil cases and what you need to prove in criminal cases. And maybe what she had was not enough to pursue a criminal case, so she went for the pocket. And in some of these people that are high up like this with this type of money, sometimes you have to hit them in their pocket sometimes for them to feel it. So,
I feel you, Teach. I'm gonna play advocate real quick and put a toothpick, because we're gonna go right back to you. I feel you, but so I asked you, so how much is your peace or your sanity actually worth? Is there a dollar amount that you can place on it?
Justice I can get. If I can't get you criminally, guess what? I'm coming for your pocket. That's how I feel. I'm gonna see some kind of justice if I can't get you behind bars, because I don't have my lawyers telling me it's going to be a bunch of mess and he's going to walk because he has lawyers that can trump everything that you have. Then guess what? Hit his tail in the pocket. He gonna feel me some type of way, and he's gonna realize that what you did to me, you're not gonna get away with it. And if it has to, and if it creates a domino effect to where other women be like, you know what, that was me too. So be it. You shouldn't have done what you've done, regardless if you didn't do it with them. You did it with me, and you're gonna feel it. That's just how I feel about it. Second, one thing from being a survivor of it. One thing I don't do is question until there's like, is it okay for a man can be molested, raped, or whatever. Let's get that 100% straight.
Oh no, they can't.
So for it to be like, oh, he a grown man, he should have said no. We don't know every single detail that's behind that situation. And maybe he was already deep in there to where it wasn't so easy to walk away, just speculating. And not as easy as, Fabulous sitting at the table joking with Diddy. Oh, guess what? I'm going home after this. That man was on his yacht the whole entire time, was living there. It might not have been so easy to just walk away. Also, too, not everybody has the same amount of self-esteem. Somebody gets broken more when you start to learn people and you know what their weaknesses are. They play on it. And not even just celebrities. An abuser, period, will play on your weaknesses. That's why when people ask, well, why you just didn't walk away? Why you just didn't leave? If you've been broken down to dirt and you feel that you can't move from there, how are you going to get up and walk out when you don't even have the confidence and you're tired of fighting because it's not getting you anywhere? You don't have somebody walking in, rescuing you, snatching you up out the situation. So how do you feel you can fight anymore? Sometimes you're just like, he's not going to get arrested because people are going to back him up. He's not going to, when people come and see, I'm telling you, he whooping on me. But when you come to the house and see it and he all laughing and giggling, oh, not my nephew. Oh, not my brother. No, he would never put hands on somebody else. How do you fight that? How do you fight that? It's very hard to fight that.
So it's somebody else who chips away at someone else's self-esteem?
Yeah. I've been in that situation. Yes, somebody can break you totally down to where you don't even have that self-esteem no more. You feel like you're worth nothing. And sometimes that person that's with you, even though he's whooping on you and telling you ain't nobody else gonna love you like me, you never gonna find somebody else, and they keep digging at your mental. Oh yeah, you best believe somebody can tear you down
look,
like that.
I hear you on that 100%. So I'm just asking questions just so we can just get it out and we can take a deep dive. Yeah. So was the low self-esteem there before you actually met this person, or was it this person that actually took away your self-esteem?
No, for me, it wasn't. I wasn't having low self-esteem at all. It's just they get you and they pull you in, gaslight you in, love bomb you in. Okay, even with the oh you're beautiful, and I didn't need someone to tell me that. Like I knew that. But when that love bombing and all that stuff comes in and it starts slowly breaking you down, yeah, they know what type of personality the person that they're dealing with, and they know the tactics to use to break them. They know.
So again, when it sounds like, not saying you per se, but it sounds like if a predator knows what to prey on, especially if he sees a person with low self-esteem or low self-conscience or lack of confidence, whatever, they know how to prey or how to play on their emotions. Am I correct?
And also, too, it don't even necessarily have to be low self-esteem. They can play on your generosity, too. If you 100% loyal to that person and they know that, guess what? They can play on that, too. They can use anything that you give. If that's their narrative and that's what they want from you, it can happen. They can use anything.
Yeah,
right?
because I mean, we can't pretend like these people out here that are predators are just retarded and they don't know how to handle their
Very true.
emotional intelligence. Like some of these individuals are so manipulative, and they've been practicing this since adolescence on how to, you know what I mean, manipulate their mom against their dad and cause an argument and then go in the room and laugh because I got the cookie anyway. You know what I'm saying? Now daddy mad. Like that type of shit is not just, you know, some spur of the moment. Like some of these individuals have been practicing this for a long time. So, you know, to agree with Tisha, you don't always have to have low self-esteem for somebody to manipulate you into some bullshit. You know what I mean? And by the time, like she said, sometimes you might just be in too deep. You love them too hard. You might have then had a kid. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might have kids. Y'all might be married. Like that's some hard shit to walk away from.
Right.
To be truthful, like when you have children with somebody, that's a hard thing to walk away from, even with the manipulation, because now you're trying to make it work in spite of, not even thinking about your best self-interest. You're doing it in spite of all the bullshit you're going through because you want somebody else to still be comfortable because you care that much. So yeah,
I hear you.
A lot of things
Hold
can
on a sec. She's two pick. What's up, Greg? How you doing? I had to mute you because there's some background noise in the background, and this is definitely a heavy subject. So I got to reiterate: if you guys are coming on, make sure that you're using your headphones. If you're using your phone, know that it's a microphone, so it's picking up on all types of noises and stuff in the background. Make sure you're near your Wi-Fi. You got good connection because this is a production that's going out to the whole world. So we, especially with a heavy topic like this and what we're talking about, we want to make sure that we're giving everybody a fair chance to say whatever it is they have to say without being interrupted, or make sure that they're being understood and heard clearly. So no diss or anything, but we'll try it one more time. See how you doing.
I'm doing good.
All right. D, are you doing? You quiet over there? All right. Sorry. I'm sorry, Tish, but go ahead.
No, my question was going to be this, though. So when we talk about women who have joined the situation thinking it was going to be monetary gain, right? And they're in the because of that, but then the situation flips to something totally different that they weren't signed up for, meaning the abuse and all the other stuff. Does that not make them a victim because the situation turned out to be extra extreme than what they thought it was going to be?
So again, we're talking about force. So when it turns into force, it becomes something that's out of your control. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's tricky because, again, yeah, you do put yourself in. Some people put themselves in those predicaments, in those situations. Some people can go into a party, or you're going into a work meeting, or you're going into something just completely envisioning something completely different. You're thinking that's going to be something like, something innocent, and then it turns sinister. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not necessarily talking about people who actually get in those situations. But
so
again,
go ahead, finish, and then I'll say it.
So again, I mean, just like how Quez was saying, we can't sit up here just how we know that there's predators out there. There's definitely people who are opportunists. You get what I'm saying? So we're not going to sit there and negate and act like there are some people out there who won't take advantage of a situation, or they won't put themselves in a situation to where they can come up. You know what I mean? Which makes it hard for the people who are actually victims. So I'm not negating what a woman or what a person or a man or a boy can go through. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying that there are different perspectives or different ways to look at it.
Yeah. The reason for my question is this. Fine and dandy people believe Cassie jumped into that situation because she thought it was going to boost her record or whatever. But the minute that sucker turned out to be disrespectful and abusive and everything else, she no longer is that person trying to take advantage of an opportunity. She has become a victim of abuse by the person that she was with.
Exactly.
That was my point.
Right. But see, now let me play advocate real quick. Let me play advocate real quick, because you can't say you jumped in it to be an opportunist, and then when the shit go left, now you a victim, because I mean you could say it, but it takes away from you know, the believability and really the decision making on your behalf, because it's the same thing we say about people who end up in these shitty ass relationships. You know what I mean? Like you try in a shitty relationship, you trying to love the yellow and the red flags out of somebody. Now, when you want some opportunity, like this relationship can help my business and help my musical career, you're ignoring yellow and red flags too. Because I haven't been in these type of situations per se, but I'm pretty sure from what I perceive that a lot of this stuff doesn't just flip a switch one day and then it's all the way left. There's some signs that lead into this shit before you get too deep. You know what I'm saying? There's a choke moment where, you know what I mean? Like, hey, bitch, you know what I'm saying? There's one of them moments, and you're like, oh, he was just tripping, he was drunk. You know what I mean? And you go on about your regular business, and then choking's turned into beating the shit out you in the room somewhere. So we
But that's
can't
how
pretend.
grooming works.
But that's
how
Well,
grooming works.
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
And how, go finish, and then I'll answer.
Yeah, but
No, go ahead, finish.
no, I'm only playing advocate because there's a moment where you have a decision to make right there too. You know what I mean? Like I can only speak for myself as a man. You only got one time to put your hands on me. If I don't beat your ass right then, you'll never get another chance. That's just me, right? No matter what the situation is. That's just how I feel about it. Because I'm not willing to risk, going to sleep and then you try to Lorena Bobbitt my shit, or you know what I'm saying, you try to stab me in my sleep. I'm not gonna lay up nowhere where I'm not comfortable. That's just how I feel, right? And I'm pretty sure women feel the same way. So after that first initial moment where that shit go all the way left, you're faced with a decision right then and there. Like, regardless of if you drunk, high, you tripping, you had a bad day, you're faced with a decision at that moment. Is this something I'm willing to risk again? That's all I'm saying. For me personally.
I hear your point. I'm just saying everybody's situation is not that easy of a simple of a let me make this quick decision and run. Everybody's situation is not that simple. And the only issue I have with that statement is now I'm not saying this is what you're saying, but if anybody's out here can see it this way, it's almost like whoever the abuser is, you get a little bit of a push off, or a little bit of not having to have the responsibility because the person who's being abused should have made the choice. What happened about the abuser being able to control his hands and be able to control what they do? I'm not saying that's what you meant. I'm not saying that's what you meant. I'm just saying, as a person who's been in that situation, if I never knew you and you said that would be what I say. And actually, truth be told, because I have been through it, that's why I'm saying it. It's almost like it's giving them a green light to keep pushing, while the other person got to figure out how to get their life together after. They need to be held accountable for what their decisions, the choices that they make also.
100%.
Right. So Connie says that's the thing. If you are partying and then get drugged, your ability to reason has been taken away.
Agreed.
Again, so what we're saying is there becomes a thing with force and then choice. So again, we know what we're talking about. Force. Again, when you're drugged, you can't do shit. You can't even make a sound decision. You know what I'm saying? So we're not talking about them circumstances, but for people who are walking into this thinking that, hey, I'm gonna get this out of this person, and you're kind of knowing that maybe this might be a bad situation, but you say, I want the fame. I want to check. I want the career, and then you put yourself in a situation, and then when stuff happens, I'm saying this is where we're at. Then it's pretty much what I'm talking about with the whole little ride thing. It's just I find it funny that, man, he was just on the Love album. It wasn't like he was on the P. Diddy No Way Out album or whatever, Last Train to Paris. He was just on the album that just came out in September. You know what I'm saying? So everything was all good with just a week ago. So what happened? It makes you question certain things when you start to look at it.
It wasn't all good. They just had the front, and we're not seeing what's actually happened. Now that everybody's like, this is what happened. He's like, no, this is what happened. This is the truth. This is Diddy.
So Bet. So adoration. You having the moral integrity that you have, Jess, with if you are in a situation to where you're hey, I'll come over and I start, hey Jess, how you doing? Are you gonna tell me thank you? You're gonna say no? Or are you gonna lean in and it's gonna be all cool? Or are you gonna sit up there and that's what I'm saying. Like when you start looking at it.
Let me answer that question. Because I think that I heard this from a lot of guys, and it's like, let's just talk about man and woman, for example. For an example, let's say that Jess, you're getting to know Jess for the first time. You don't know her, she doesn't know you. You guys are down to fall in love, right? You guys have a connection. When you talk about woman and man, there's always going to be a love tension. So is it going to be he leaned in for a kiss and I felt threatened, or he leaned in for a kiss and I was like, well, I kind of like this guy. And then you turn out to be an abuser. It's like, well, Jess, why did you let him touch your leg the first time? Well, because I liked him. I thought, see, you were trying. So it's like, because is it
a wolf in sheep's clothing? I can respect that.
After falling in love, it's supposed to. So it's.
I can respect that.
When people start questioning that, because like you're supposed to fall in love with a man, you're supposed to be in a relationship. If the relationship goes wrong, that was your fault. You did bad. If the relationship goes right, you did it right. The point of the matter is that if you get abused, whether you signed up for it or not signed up for it, you are a victim and the person's still an abuser. Now, yes, I'm sure the guy probably got felt up a little bit and was like, whoa, he probably tried to keep his distance and stay here and stand there. After a while, he probably realized, hey,
I'm gonna be a little sexist. I'm gonna be a little sexist. Okay. I understand from a woman's standpoint.
Go for it.
I understand from a woman's standpoint. It could be the whole love thing, attraction, whatever. And then wolf in sheep's clothing. So I can feel you on that. Okay, but now I'm talking to the men. I'm talking to Quez and I'm talking to Chris.
You ain't talking to me. Don't say my name. Bullshit. Bullshit. Don't say me. I'm talking to Quez.
Adoration, but not even get my opinion.
Well, because you took 10,000 years.
Yeah. No. I was waiting
for a good conversation, man. Go ahead, Jess.
Go ahead, Jess.
Yeah, get it off, Jess, before third sex plays me on live. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to Quez. Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Not where I was going, sir. No Diddy.
Hey, that's what it is. Hey, perception is 9/10 of the law, sir. I don't know what you was doing over
so you don't know where I was going.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you was doing, Diddy. I just know I didn't want to sign up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Jeff.
Go, Jeff.
Thank you. So my perspective is men are always aggressive. From my dating experience, whether they're not extra aggressive or they slyly sneak in or try to sneak in a kiss on the cheek, I'm sorry. I see that as aggressive. Because if you're trying to do this on the first date, let's say, trying to sneak in a kiss, no, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? There's boundaries. And I feel like a lot of men don't understand boundaries. I'm never going to let any man come up to me and touch my waist, touch my arm, whatever. No, you know what I mean?
Right.
Whether we're friends or not, you know what I mean? I'm backing away. So when it comes to Cassie's situation, she was probably feeling a guy like Adoration said, so she probably let him in slowly but surely. Whether she was trying to up her music career or not, she slowly let him in.
She had a boyfriend.
And okay.
But go ahead.
She was still 19 years old. 19.
Go ahead though.
So like someone said in the comments, it's grooming. A lot of men do grooming. That's just how it is. It's reality, predators. Yeah.
She said a lot, not all. Yeah, she said a lot, not all.
A lot was too
used the right. No, okay. She didn't say all. Predator don't put the shoe on if it ain't yours. She said a lot.
I'll rephrase it.
I'm just trying to be fair here. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of men out here grooming.
Okay.
It's a few select weirdos.
All predator men. How about that?
Okay. There's some. Some is a better word. A lot means a lot.
But woman though, don't forget about those teachers and that Abby Lee Miller.
Agreed.
That part. Yeah. That part.
I don't know.
All right,
See,
so
I
now,
think that,
now
and
y'all
here's
gonna
my
make me
thing
be
though, to
petty.
Jess's point.
No, because y'all gonna make me be petty.
No,
Because all these
hold on. Let me
teachers
say
we
something
see
to
having
clear it
sex
up for
with
you, sir.
students be
Can I
women.
clear it up for you, sir?
So are a lot of y'all women
Those
grooming
women are
these young,
grooming too.
these
Let
young
me clear it up
teenage
for you,
boys
sir.
with these rock hard
Don't be
penises?
mad.
Is that what we doing? Because all the sexual deviancy I see from
No,
these
listen to what. Hear
Caucasian
me out
women having
though.
sex with
hold
their
on a second.
students.
Iteration. Hold on a second.
It's a lot of
She
that.
did throw a whole fit. She threw a whole fit like a little.
No, because I want to clear it up for him though, because I think that there's a misunderstanding. Okay, but after you.
There wasn't no misunderstanding.
clear.
I'm just being
No,
entertaining
listen,
for the
but-
show.
Okay. Oh, okay.
We good. Go ahead,
Right
Jeff.
ahead.
I didn't mean it cause a scatter bomb in your dissertation. Go ahead.
No, but I do agree. A lot of the women do groom as well with these young boys.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree, but there are more men.
All right.
Right?
I think that there's a fine line that we have to understand between just a man pursuing a lady and, like you said, being aggressive, trying to get a kiss, trying to figure out how to make the relationship move forward, and actually being a victim. And I think that because there's always somebody coming in, some guy coming in or some lady coming in saying, well, I mean, you obviously wanted it. That's where the lines get blurred to where now more and more women are seeing more and more men as predators, because now if I let you touch my leg and we become a relationship, we fall in love and it turns out you're an abuser. Now, well, then you wanted it. So that's where the lines starting to get blurred, where a lot of women are starting to see men in general, not in general, but just in general as, I'm saying, when point of view, I said see, because of that situation, that if I fall in love with a guy and it turns out he's an abuser, then all of a sudden the question is, well, you chose it. You were it. You're not a victim. So then girls are like, wait a minute. Do I get in a victim situation? Am I putting myself in that situation by just accepting guys' advances altogether? So then the lines start getting blurred. But there is a line between abuser and regular woman and man sexual encounter. Men are supposed to pursue women. Women are supposed to allow men to pursue them. That's how it's supposed to happen. But if we keep blurring the lines of victim and abuser, then yeah, girls are gonna be like, wait a minute, these guys are just abusers. Because why are you trying to touch me? Why are you trying to kiss me? Why are you trying to this? And it's like, well, because I like you. But then if all of a sudden she's a victim and she chose that, so then that's her problem. So then now she has taken to her own hands to protect herself from becoming a victim. So that's the line.
Hold on a sec. Two-pick. And I'm gonna let Greg talk, because y'all the men have been quiet up here, but Consuelo says women historically had to marry had to marry to have comfort. We couldn't vote, we couldn't own property, even get a hotel room without your husband until the 1970s. So young women using their sexuality is not a new thing.
Very true.
It's not. I agree.
That's one of y'all.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Pastor Gregory. We need you.
Number one, you calling all these predators men. A real man does not put his hands
receive this word,
on
adoration.
a woman.
Don't, oh Lord. Go ahead.
No, I'm hearing it.
No, say it louder. Hey, Greg, say it louder. Say it louder for the folks in the back.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
A real man respects a woman's space.
Amen.
He communicates with her. He just doesn't go gung-ho. Boys be going for the gusto. Because all they want to do is advertise a notch on their belt. So what that instance with people with whatever his name is, Diddy, Combe, whatever, he needs to be raked through the coals.
Damn. Not raped. Brother.
You do not.
He said raked, like you can leave. Raking.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I said.
That's what he said.
Okay. The rape part comes after the conviction. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about
what they're not saying is
once he hit that jail cell, huh?
Yeah.
Take that.
All it takes is one person to say, oh, I'm not feeling right. I'm not feeling comfortable around him. And then there's a snowball effect. They're going to open up every bit of you, every bit of your life.
Pause.
So my advice to him is to go try to hide up under a rock until the flames are over with.
Come on.
Because they're going to get him one way or the other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what's crazy about it, the situation is that's the same way human sex trafficking starts out.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
They go after the low self-esteem woman, and they see that they prey on them, and once they get a hold to them, then it's like, oh, he loves me, he loves me. No, he just bumped your head, and now he's going to take advantage of you and use you. And when you get out of line, that's when it gets physical.
Right. And the physical part is a way of controlling. You know what I'm saying? Like one way that where predators will prey on a woman's insecurity, like I'm just using this as an example, so don't shoot the messenger. But just if you see a woman that is she's overweight and she's not confident within her weight, you know, and you can tell sometimes when a woman is not confident with how she looks as far as like her body weight. You know what I'm saying? The predator will come in and be like, oh, you look so beautiful. I will mop you up like a biscuit and make her feel so good about herself, right? You know what I'm saying? And make that an insecurity that she has, just make it just kind of like this diminish smaller. And then the way to try to get inside her head is, you know, slowly but surely start picking away like, oh, you shouldn't wear that. It doesn't complement your size, or certain things start just breaking her down to where, boom, she's under his control, because now she feels like, you know, she can't leave this man because there's nobody else is going to want her but this man. So, you know what I mean? Like, not all men are like that, but there are definitely men who will try to take advantage and try to just mind control a woman. You know what I'm saying? And it's because, again, hurt people, I guess, but I don't know what you would call a predator. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, the comments is going up right now because I think Consuelo brought up a very valid point. I've said it several times on here. You know what I mean? It's interesting that most of these people without money, y'all would not pay no mind. You know what I'm saying? In high school,
you on right now, Connie.
Yeah, in high school they didn't get none. In college they was a weirdo, and they focused their whole life efforts to get some money so that they can make these bitches pay. I think that's a lot of what happens. And these predators usually stem from that pool. Because let's be honest, most of your favorite rappers are all under 5'6", 5'7". You know what I'm saying? They're all, you know what I mean? Some dusty ass dudes, some weirdos. And if you've seen them without the millions of dollars that they got, most of y'all women will walk right past these gentlemen. But because he's 5'2" with 600 million, that now he's a viable option.
I mean, bro, we see it all the time. Like, we see that, even though some of it I think are skits. We see some of them are skits, but we see the skits where, you know, a woman will walk past the guy, or a guy trying to holler, and she'll look at him, oh, he look dusty, whatever. And the minute that he's hopping into like an expensive looking car, or look like he got some money, all of a sudden then he's attractive.
The gold digger skit.
Now he ain't attractive. He just dusty with a car and money.
Well, for you, right? Because you have common sense, Tish.
No, even with her going after him, she ain't going after him. She saw the money, so she don't want his dusty tail.
She likes the other green, not the vegetables, but she likes the other green.
From the
I had to throw that in there. That's funny.
Yeah. What's up, Consuelo? What's
I'm
happening?
I'm doing the most right now. What's up?
Not much. So when I was getting ready to get into with the fellas, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, we have grown men here. So, and I'm talking in the sense of the little ride guy. So if you had a Diddy coming up to you, Quez, talking about, hey, what's up, man? We gonna party, and
or you Greg me first, bro?
If it makes you feel better, okay. let me walk that back. Greg, let me go to Greg. Greg, when Diddy came up to you like, hey, Greg, you know, you want to be part of Bad Boy, you know what I'm saying? You want to get down? Come into this room right here, you know. If he starts touching you, are you going to allow him to touch you?
Number one, I don't go anywhere without a knife. So
that part.
Rambo.
That part. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
If he,
Period.
if I feel uncomfortable when a dude goes to touch me, his throat is gone. It's opened up like a whale.
Damn. What the what?
So
Okay.
We have the same bloodline.
Okay, Pastor.
His answer, you can go ahead and put it on with mine too, because we come from the same bloodline. We don't play that shit.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
no.
If a guy's coming up trying to, you know, do it, and again, so this is when I ask. So when does your integrity get compromised? You know what I'm saying? So again, with Cassie, it could be believable. I can totally see it happening. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's true, I don't know, we don't know, whatever. But this little rod thing, it's a little suspect. And I'm not saying that he's not believable because it could have happened. It could have really happened. But at the same time, I'm like, bruh, some of it was like, you wait till this Love album comes out, and then now all of a sudden, here comes a lawsuit. Conveniently, after Cassie files hers and settles for what we heard was like 32 million. We don't know, but she got millions. So again, it's just conveniently now that you're putting this out and all these allegations. So did you allow this stuff to happen? You know what I'm saying? So you can come back later. I have questions for Little Rod. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's just me. But you know, at one point, does your integrity get compromised?
Look at the Bill Cosby issue. Look how far back they went with their situation. Everybody when they start seeing money, they saw somebody get paid off. Now they're thinking in the back of their, oh, now I could get a piece of that. Everybody wants to go for that easy money.
Well, I don't think those the truth be told, if I didn't have
those women got paid for that, for filing. A lot of them were over. You know.
Yeah, they didn't get one. Yeah.
They showed up because it happened to me too. He went to court a lot of times, and it was closed cases. You know, Bill Cosby did. He was paying them off and low key going to court. It wasn't one incident. And it just happened that weird looking black chick, the last one he did, it was still under the timeline where she was still sued to get him in court.
Exactly.
Because what those other women did was show the precedence of what he was doing.
No, I'm gonna sound like a complete ass, and I don't care how it makes me sound.
Hey, I'm with you. Go ahead. I said I'm with you. Go ahead.
Y'all together.
Well, whoa, subtraction. Don't go there.
Again with the mathematics.
Go for it. I'm just listening.
Again, yes, again. But you know, so my whole thing is just like the last one that got Cosby in jail. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. When I read the whole case, I went and read the actual transcripts of the case. You know, she described, I had a headache and he gave me some pills. I didn't know what they were, but I took them anyway. And then because I trusted him. And then afterwards, then all of a sudden, then, you know, she introduces him to her parents. Everything is all good to what, maybe like up until like a year. Then all of a sudden, boom, things change. You know what I'm saying? And with that, Cosby, I hate to even get in this crap because it's so stupid. But Cosby essentially said, like, no, he admitted to having sex with this woman. You know what I'm saying? We did it, but it was consensually. She knew what she was doing. And he admitted to it in the court of law. He pretty much admitted to it. That's what he admitted to. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is that now it became a thing of, I don't know even how he got into in the jail, period. Which is why he became free, because again, he already took a deal and said, this is what I did. This is my part. He didn't admit to drugging her. He didn't admit to doing anything. He said, what we did was consensual. So, and again, it's just one of those things that are circumstantial, but some of these women, again, have put themselves in these situations.
Look, even with that.
That's why women never.
Hold on. Connie, let Quest go.
Let her get it. Go ahead, Consuelo. I want to make sure I understand your point, because We finna break this all the way down.
Well, the problem is that's why women never want to. Well, and women, and especially now the men that are victims never want to speak up in sexual issues, especially if they've been known to be frequent partiers, and even if they're doing recreational drugs, people start to moralize it. Well, you're not a good person because you're out there dipping and dabbing and doing drugs.
Always.
So then it becomes an issue because they always victim shame when a woman has been raped. You're like, well, you were out in this skinny dress. Well, you were asking for it. That they constantly they will go over a woman's sexual history and say how many women or men that woman has slept with, and they will put it in a situation where you must have really wanted it because you were out drinking and you know that's just your nature. So part of it with Diddy is this moral thing that even to me, even a thirsty hoe doesn't deserve to have to be judged the way people are judging her, because I think it's hard for men to understand how women emotionally
Go ahead,
engage,
Quest.
and how a person can break you down, can really break you down. And she might have wanted to be freaky at first with him.
Because I think right now, hold on, Connie, I'm gonna let Quest go because I think right now the lines are getting kind of blurred, and so I'm gonna let him kind of vocalize it better than I could.
Hey,
I can't even be poetical with it right now at this point. Go ahead,
because I was with Connie for a moment. There's certain things that don't justify rape. Like, let's be real. I don't like this narrative perspective. Like, of course, y'all men.
Hold on, Connie. Hold on.
Of course, y'all men, y'all gonna agree. Like, grown men, like Gregory alluded to. You know what I'm saying? Grown men know when, okay, this ain't really what it's supposed to be. I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm not gonna force myself on nobody. Grown men know this, right? But women have to also know, because this where I start to get frustrated, is because we take all the animus away from women. Now there's no accountability for women in the decisions that they make, right? Now, I may have wanted to do it at first, but after 3 strokes, now it's rape. That's bullshit. We can't do that either.
Bullshit?
Hold on, sir.
Yes, it is.
I don't agree with that.
You can't say, oh, I wanted. No, listen, Tish, because you can't say, oh, even if you a hoe and you out here fucking everybody.
But see, that's exactly.
Hold on, hey, let me get off.
When Leroy is 4 strokes in, now I didn't change my mind, so it's rape. That's not acceptable either. Like we gotta hold the standards with everybody at the same level playing field, right? You can't say I'm a hoe yesterday, but when you get your 4 strokes, because now I done thought about my life with Jesus Christ in mid-stroke, now it's rape. Bro, that's bullshit. You should have never been there. Where do y'all take the accountability as women to not put yourself in those situations? That's where I get frustrated. I don't blame no victims. I don't have an issue when motherfuckers do bullshit. As grown men, if you do some weird ass shit, I'm gonna call you on your weird shit. But you as women gotta start calling these weird ass women out too. You gotta start making everybody accountable for their shit. You can't say, hey, I sucked his dick, but I didn't really want to. What? How does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like I got 3 licks in like a Tootsie Roll pop, and then I decided, oh, you shouldn't come in my mouth. I don't feel like that was that's when it turned into rape. Come on now. We gotta have a standard here, and we're not gonna pretend like hoes out here being hoes get the same motherfucking standard as grown-ass women being grown-ass women getting abused. I'm not going to participate in that.
But that's the part, though.
What is the part? What's the part?
Well, the part is hoes deserve respect, too. Just because there's a double standard. A man can have 100 women, and he's still a man. But if a woman has 100...
No, that man's a hoe.
No, he's a hoe.
He's a hoe.
If you a hoe and you out here fucking 100 women, and she burn up your charger, we all gonna look like, bro, you shouldn't have been over there fucking with the girls. That's what grown men gonna say.
That's what grown men gonna say. The hoes are.
We told you to chill out.
Hey, one at a time, one at a time, one at a time, one at a time.
Men get the same treatment. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. We want you women to have the same accountability, because when Jatavius is out here fucking on 3-4 different women and they scratch up his goddamn car and burn up his Jordans, everybody look like, well, you know, you was out here fucking on them girls. You should have been better with your pimping. You know what I'm saying? But when you a hoe and you get caught in your shit, it's, oh, women, let's stick together. Even though she's a hoe, she got rights. You was doing hoe shit just like Jatavius was doing hoe shit. Own your shit, run on with it. Now, when you get abused, that's different. You know what I'm saying? If you walk in the blade and somebody kidnap you and rape you and they ain't pay your $50, that's different than, you know what I'm saying? You took that man $50 and did what you was supposed to do, and then you woke up in the morning and now it's, I didn't really want to have sex in the blade.
But
You like in left
there are
field,
husbands
central.
that have put in jail. Jess had something to say. I want to hear what Jess had to say.
Thank you, Tisha. So,
you're very welcome.
Question for you.
Come on.
You said if boy gets 3 strokes in and a woman says she don't want it no more, whose fault is it if the man don't stop?
See, man, come on.
The man is supposed to stop if she says no.
Right? See, now, but did you put yourself there?
But whether or not, I've never been in that situation.
Listen,
I knew you were going where I was going, Jess. That's why I wanted you to speak.
I'm finna answer your question because listen, I'm not saying that if bro don't stop, then it don't turn into a situation. Yes, I agree with you. Because me as a grown man, I'm gonna walk away. You know what I mean? Like, well fuck it then.
Good.
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
But you also have to take accountability for letting him get those first 3 strokes. Because what happened in 3 strokes between you getting butt ass naked, bending over in the motherfucking bed and getting 3 strokes, what happened in between that time that automatically changed your mind? That's the part I'm getting at. Where does your accountability? Listen, where does your adoration? You're a virgin. I don't want to hear that shit right now. Hold on. Where does your accountability come in? No, I'm being serious. Because where does your accountability come in for being in the situation to begin with?
Say no.
Yes. Where does your accountability come in for being right there in that moment, butt ass naked, bent over the bed with a dick in you? Where does your accountability come in where you get to decide that?
Trust and believe.
For those who are clean cut, I'm sorry about that, but go ahead.
Okay. So of course, I mean, a woman at some point when she's deciding that no, I no longer want this to happen, trust and believe that most women are beating themselves up for even putting their asses in that situation. Because that would be me. I would be pissed. Hell, I would be pissed off that I even put myself in that situation. But my thing is this: I don't care if I just like, you know what, I decided I don't want this no more because I'm not liking it, or you know what, I decided that this is not the time that we should be doing it. I don't care what time I say no. You better push up off me. That at that point, after I say no, I no longer want this. I don't care if you still have it in you to keep pumping. You better take your ass to the bathroom with that. Don't be pumping on me because then I'm gonna be Greg. I'm gonna slice you. I'm gonna cut you right open.
I'm gonna cut you up.
See, this is the problem. I'm agreeing with y'all, but y'all so hell bent on proving your point that y'all not understanding my point. I already said as a grown-ass man, once you say no to me, I'm out the way. I don't care. I'll nut on your pillow and wait till you go to sleep and you realize that I did some bullshit because I already went home. You know what I'm saying? I can agree with you there. What I'm trying to get y'all to understand is, where do you take accountability for being in the situation to have that happen anyway? Nobody wants to talk about that part.
Anything.
No, but listen,
I just said
nobody
that we
wants
do
to
take accountability
Keisha,
for
no,
putting
y'all
ourselves
don't.
in those situations. Yes, I have.
Keisha.
I'm speaking for myself.
Okay,
and other women on here have shaken their head and said, yes, some women do beat their tails up for being in placing themselves in situations where stuff happens.
But where is
the
conversation? Listen, where is the conversation on mainstream media and social media where women talk about, hey, before you end up here,
everywhere.
No, listen, where is the conversations before you end up here? These are some things you need to consider. No, all the conversation leads to are men ain't shit, niggas is predators. There's grown ass men out here taking advantage of you, and you said no, 4 pumps in, so you the victim. Where is the conversation surrounded around, ma'am, you shouldn't be there. You shouldn't be anywhere where you can be in a situation where you taking too many drugs or you drinking too much that you end up at Diddy house. You know what I'm saying? There's just like grown men. I'm going to tell bro, don't you take your ass over there. There's some bullshit going on over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say the women over there is devious. No, you a grown ass man. Before you go over there, know that them hoes over there be dropping Quaaludes and people drinks and they be, you know what I'm saying, taking advantage of grown ass men. I'm going to tell bro that. I'm not going to turn around and say all women is predators and all women take advantage because there's a power dynamic. Where do you take accountability for the actions that led you to that situation and create a learning experience where women can have an open discussion about things to look out for before you get 4 pumps in? That's all I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with y'all. I'm just saying there needs to be a conversation before we say, oh, I said no, and now I'm a victim. There's a whole lot that led up to that, and nobody talks about that part. We just talk about the predators that caught you slipping.
I understand I get where you're coming from now.
That's all I'm saying. We talk about the predator that caught you slipping. How do we avoid the predators? Where's the conversation about women? Let's link up and discuss some of the statistics that predators do so that we can create a handbook to teach our daughters and our nieces and our aunties that, hey, this is what you need to fucking look out for, because there's a bunch of Diddies out here and you won't think he in love with you, and then you end up having sex with sex workers and being on film. Where's that conversation?
And
instead of saying niggas ain't shit, where's that?
Hold on a sec, Teach. So everybody, hold up. I'm gonna let Greg go out because Greg had wanted to say something. And indeed, you've been extra quiet. We're gonna let you get off your issue and say what you have to say. Because you've been extra quiet, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be thinking, they ain't not letting me talk. We're gonna let you talk. I want to hear what you gotta say. All right, but go ahead, Greg.
Let me go check my front door.
Well, I agree with Chris,
right
what he was saying, but like he said, we all got to take accountability. God has given us a conscience. We can foresee when we get with somebody which way they're going. A lot of times we take a blind eye to what's going on, and we want to, I hate to say it, try to change that person and make them better, which 9 times out of 10, you can't make nobody better. You can only make yourself. So when you get in that situation where you feel that this individual's gonna raise your so-called career, but you see everything around you, what's going on? That's putting that conscience in your back pocket. So, all right, cuz family, I'm about to be out because
all right, Greg, love you, man.
Work in the morning.
All right, love you, man. Stay up.
All righty, and don't be too hard on Quez.
He good.
Yeah.
All right, man. Have a
He
good
can
one,
hold
Greg.
his own. He good. We'll be laughing and joking later. He good.
All right, D.
Okay, so let me tell you. Okay, I understand what Quest is saying, the accountability, but I think the way that the delivery of was said makes it think that accountability is like when you guys gonna take your fault for being there. How do you know? I'm gonna say me. Okay, mostly you get taught this when you're in junior high, and they do give you tips and tell you what to look out for. And the same thing, just like your family.
That's all you're
they
taught
tell you.
as a girl growing up.
However, every situation is different and things occur. It's just like being on a job and they teach you the job, but then there's other things that might come up, situations that never happen. And that's when you got to start, contacting this department or that department because this situation has never happened. So that's how I feel. It's like you can still get into a situation. The dude could have been good. And he talking about 5 pumps in. Well, guess what? Them first 2 pumps might have been great. But then he got to acting a fool and acting like a wild goat at 3 and 4 and 5 pumps. So now it's time for you to get up. You ain't trying to tear me up. Because then I'm going to have to have a wig on under my big ass titties and pull out a lighter and light your ass up. So that is the point that I'm trying. I understand his point, but I understand also there are situations that women, we think the men, you guys don't date men. Okay. So
yeah, exactly.
Men,
for sure, the fun don't.
They play a role they can play a role for a whole year.
Yep.
And then switch it up once they think they completely in.
Well, here's the thing, D. So I hear what you're saying. We for sure don't date fucking men. Fuck no. But what I'm trying to, what I will say is this though. I will say is that we as men, we hang out with other men. We talk to other men. You know what I'm saying? Some men come in our circles or they come within our radius, and we see the fuck boys, and we know that we know them to be fuck boys, and we don't necessarily fuck with those fuck boys. But at the same time, we see some people who we hung out with, who we knew from from the sandbox. We see them eventually turn into fuck men. You know what I'm saying? And so we don't necessarily condone their actions. We don't condone their thought process, which is why we don't necessarily entertain or mess with them. But we can understand and we can tell you, and truth be told, this has me been a lot. I've always been that one dude who's been the friend to a lot of women to give them game. Like, yo, this is what you can look out for, And when they come for me advice, I would tell them blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. But would these motherfuckers listen? Because I would give them the game. I'd give them the blueprint. And then they're like, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. And then the minute that they go into the trap or they walk into it, and then basically come back and regurgitate everything that I said that would happen, all of a sudden they over here still crying out tears. Like, no, why are you crying? I told you X, Y, and Z would happen. Boom, 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 boom. You had the blueprint before you walked into the situation. Now that you got your heart broke, why are you over here crying tears? You knew what it was. You get what I'm saying? So again, we as men. So when I know I'm not saying you women up here, but what I'm saying is we as
all different versions of
hold on. So what I'm saying is we as men, we hold other men accountable. We don't necessarily fuck with these fuck dudes. If you're a real man and you stand on business and you stand on principle, you don't have a circle that you don't have a fuck boy within your circle. Period.
Right, but do you really think that some men, they're not going to come up and tell their boys what they did or how they are with women? Sometimes you got corporate men that are at the damn food. You know what I'm saying?
Something in the world of men?
They do.
They tell you. They brag about it. I tell you.
Hold on.
Okay.
Because, like I said, we date the men. So when it comes to, you can have a corporate man that can be fully classy, do whatever or whatever, but when behind closed doors, it can be a whole nother situation. Sometimes you never saw that coming. You can have the blueprint, the red print, the yellow print. It don't matter. There's certain things that can set off or whatever, especially when they think that they about to lose you. That's why sometimes it's good to break up and not even tell them why you break up.
Before you get in class, I hear you, D. 100%. I feel you on that, and that's true. But you want to know something? I'm gonna give you a little secret. Corporate men, the millionaires, do with money. Oh no, they talk and they talk about how dumb and gullible some of these women are. I promise you that.
Everybody, because the person who was whipping up, but the thing is, the person that was whipping on me didn't tell his family or his boys that he was doing it. So how do you explain that one?
Exactly.
I said the person that was whooping on me and doing all that mess he was doing, his boys did not know. His family did not know. He kept his secret because he knew his family wasn't about that, and he probably would have tried to pull me out of that situation. So all men do not talk to other men about what they do in silence. That's why I said we got to be careful with this and you can't lump everybody in that same thing because everybody don't act how you would act or Quez would act, or other men on here act. Some men are very just trashy, and they do things in silence, so nobody in public knows that they are trashy
So
individuals.
Teach, I'm gonna hate to break this to you, but as much as he didn't tell his close friends or his family, I or whatever, however you say it, I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet my left nut. Not my left toe. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, ladies.
Oh, you ain't gonna give up a nut on this one?
Yeah,
I didn't mean to be crass. I didn't mean to be crass.
Oh,
But
too
I
late.
promise you, in some way, shape, or form, he bragged about it. Because again, this was some of
Here's
these
the thing,
dogs
though.
do.
So
I'm
real
a
quick,
teach.
though, here's
A
the
dog
thing.
is a dog.
I'm not even.
That don't mean
gonna say
all
that.
dogs talk and brag about the stuff that they do. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You can't put all on here. You can't just lump everybody in a thing. Oh, I can confirm. So prepare to be snipped because I can confirm.
Look, this is my point of contention, right? Just as Dee said, we don't date men. Women don't hang around men on a consistent basis, right? Listen, Dee, the conversations that men have with you in general, I'm not saying all, I'm not saying most.
You're right.
I'm just saying as a general consensus, the men are egotistical for the most part. Most of us are egotistical. These are small championship stories that these men tell, right?
Yes.
And I'm not saying all these men do it, but a majority of the time, one of their homies know. One of their homies then seen you smack a bitch.
Yes.
One of their homies then seen you choke her out and politely excused himself out of the house so he didn't have to be a part of it, or he didn't heard the stories. I'm like, damn, bro, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Why you do her like that? Or you know what I'm saying? Why you cheating on her? Like a lot of these stories go into the realm of, hey, bro, this is what I can do with mine. Because I've been there before, and I've been, hey, bro, if that's what you do, I don't get down like that. You know what I'm saying?
I had to smack her up. She got out of line the other day. I had to smack her up. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
She don't know what she's
come
doing.
out
I mean,
in
we've heard so many stupid ass stories. I'm trying to tell you, we as men heard so many dumb ass fucking stories. I'm telling you, T, I had to literally break down how to psychologically get inside of a woman's head if you want to have some control over her. He gave me the game plan and the blueprint of how to break her down. But
I'm not saying that that's not a blueprint. I'm saying all men don't discuss it. That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, again, this dude, when I'm telling you, this dude was bragging about it. This is how you do it. Third.
Okay, but I said not all dudes. That's what I'm saying. I know that there's men that talk about it, but you keep saying that all men talk and brag about it when all men do not, because they don't want to be ridiculed by the men that's in their life that would tell him, man, you're wrong. You shouldn't be treating that woman that way. You shouldn't be doing that. If he wants to continue it, he don't want to hear that outside noise.
Here's where you're right. Here's goes the ugly truth.
Right.
Whether you like it or not, some men will tell him yes, no, don't. That's wrong what you're doing. And some, just like Quez is saying, like, oh man, if that's what you do, that's what you do. Some dudes keep quiet. I mean, this is what happens in these situations where they happen. But what I'm trying to tell you is that somebody.
Third, this is what she's saying. What she said, because I once again, I also know an individual like this. This man, parents, well, his father is a pastor. His mom, is kind of in and out the church or whatever. But if his father ever found out what type of individual he was, it would devastate his dad. So he kind of keep that street life shit away from church life dad. Yeah. So no, I get where she's coming from. There's individuals like that too who are never gonna tell the men around them because, like she said,
again, so some of their close folks. But Quez, I'm pretty sure you know, because again, in the circle, how many dudes that came talking shit? So they're not gonna tell it to their father, their brother, their cousins, whatever. Some. You know what I'm saying? But when they get around a dude, sometimes even may not even be a dude that they know, in particular a dude that they don't know all that well, because they don't want to get the judgment. I promise you that they're going to brag about certain aspects of their sex life, about what they do in their relationship life, or whatever it is, or how much money they got. Because the one thing that is true to a certain extent with all of us dudes is that we have some type of ego about us.
Well, can I give
whether some like it or not, we all have an ego.
Let me give a little bit of advice to the women from my perspective. Check your man's homeboys. What type of individuals are they? Like realistically, because let me preface this right. My homies can check me, right? My real homies, like my real peoples, they can check me mid conversation, right? Like I got a bro right now. He like, bro, some of the stuff I do, you can't go with me right off the bat, right? If you ever thought about cheating on the queen, I'm gonna call and tell on you. And no, you can't come to my house. I got partners like that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to pay attention to the men that are around your man, because if they're not upstanding, solid individuals to where like the queen don't got no problem with me going out with most people, because she know if I ever decide to go out, which I don't do most of the time, you know what I'm saying? But she knows if I'm gonna go out, I'm not gonna put myself in a predicament where I end up in some bullshit, right? She know bro gonna be like, hey, it's 2:00, man. We got to get to your crib, because she not finna come looking for both of us. I'm finna drop you off, and I'm gonna continue to do what I do, right? So you gotta peep the type of energy that your man hangs around with, even if y'all just starting off dating, because in all reality, if your dude is around a bunch of debauchery, you gonna see it in his friends way before you see it in him, right? He gonna play the role as long as he can till he get caught up in the situation. But most of the time, them people that's around him, if you see his friends and he done pulled up to hang out with y'all, and he done had 3-4 different bitches, and you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, hey, tell Shorty I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? I was with you last night. When you see that type of shit, then you start to look at his friend and be like, well, if you doing that for him, what the fuck he doing for you? You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta pay attention to these signs. That's what I mean. But like there'd be yellow and red flags that be thrown your way that you gotta pay attention to. It's not always you know what I'm saying? He been so good for a year, but nigga, your partner is the dirt bag. This who you hang out with on the regular. Like there's got to be some of that in you, because otherwise y'all couldn't be friends. That's all. That's my advice.
So the piggyback quiz, what you're saying is, so a lot of another thing I'm gonna give you women, a little gold nugget, like some real men, the real men, I should say, they got dudes who hold them accountable. Just like my cousin Project said, shout out to you. He said his big bros like that. He call him on, he'll check him on his BS. You know what I'm saying? I got a homie Chris, certified. You know what I'm saying? He called me and went, "Third, you tripping? You want some BS?" No, man. You do the. He holds me accountable to the ish. He'll call me when I'm right, when I'm wrong, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and these are people that you need to keep around you to help you grow. Still sharpen steel. So we as men, real men, are going to have an accountability partner or dudes that hold you accountable to the ish. Like, if I have a dude tell me like, yo, I'm about to go, this dude was literally about to brag to me, telling me that, yeah, I got some side bitches in because his wife was getting ready to go out of town. I told him, like, dude, that's not cool. You got a wife at home who's holding you down when you were broke, blah, 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 blah. I'm never going to condone that, bro. So don't even talk to me about any of that type of stuff. So our conversation was cut short. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have no conversation with this dude. But like I told you, some dudes, a lot of dudes, especially if they don't know you, they're going to sit there and brag about certain things that they do. That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. But, we as men don't really fuck with those fuck dudes. They're fuck dudes. That's all they are. The real dudes don't.
Oh, ass little boys.
But yeah, so.
But we went way out of.
We went way beyond.
Diddy is a predator.
This shit.
Thank you. Let's end it.
How did we get
Thank
here?
you, Adoration.
Diddy did it.
Diddy did it.
Thank you.
Allegedly.
Move on to the next topic.
I don't know. Man, but at the same time, as interesting as this got, it was informative. So I hope that definitely there's people who took away different perspectives from this.
Right.
And that we learned, because there's different ways on how to look at every situation now. So for some of you women out there, especially, hold on, well,
No,
damn,
you can't say
gonna
shit.
fuck up my
I'm
soapbox.
just playing.
Well, no, go ahead, because I can close down and move on, segue into the next. Go ahead, Adoration.
Right. It's gonna be real quick. I just want to say we talked a lot about women, but I want to also make sure we still understand, because we kind of just threw it to the side. There are men who are that are victims too, and I feel like there's almost never a safe space for men to be like, "How I was a victim? Oh man, you should have did this. You should have did that. You should have did that."
No, you real shit. But I'm gonna tell you like this: ain't no motherfucking man taking my manhood.
And that's all I'm gonna say.
That's you.
I know.
People been getting their manhood taken since they were little boys.
I'm talking with my tag energy.
Sometimes that little extra is not needed.
I got baby brothers.
So men, if you are being abused, get help too.
Yes,
because we believe that you're being abused
too.
Look, so
And
the
if
dudes
women
out
don't
there,
care, no
yeah,
baby,
dudes, if
us
you're out
women
there
don't
and
care,
you
'cause
got a
we
dude that's
understand.
overpowering you, then hey, there's situations that you can do.
Yes.
Kick that dude in the nuts, hit him in the throat, get a
Yes.
base or a plate, knock him aside
Yes.
the head. And if you
Yes.
don't have any of that stuff available, and if he does take
Right.
advantage in that situation, call the police right away. Because if you do, then there's rape kits that can help you out and can help put that person into jail. And then if you can't beat his ass physically, then I'm pretty sure you got some homeboys, or cousins, or some thugs on the street that will whip that nigga's ass for free. All right, so.
Remember, all of our opinions and views and
was that
or from the person who spoke it.
Yes.
If you have anything you need to get off, make
Hey, drop your 3 cents at gmail.com. If you have any problem with what I said, drop your 3 cents at gmail.com, because again, I don't believe some big ass nigga like Terry Crews gonna let some Hollywood dude come grab him by the nuts and he just not gonna fuck. There are real male victims out there who can't defend themselves. And again, there's some men who go in prison who can't help themselves. There are little boys who can't help themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that there's not, and I'd be dumb to say and negate the fact that there's not. But some of these dudes, especially like a Lil Rod, I'm pretty sure that you can beat Diddy's ass.
But being a victim has nothing to do with being able to defend yourself. You can still be a victim. Even if you can't,
I know adoration, subtraction, love, oration, hateration. I know.
Don't do it, T.
I'm not. I'm done. I'm with Jess and adoration. Please.
Call me whatever the phone. Real life advice, man. There are men that are out there that have been victimized.
They're definitely
reach out.
There was a whole thread of men who were molested as babies, as children.
And again, these babies are defenseless.
Sexuality.
Right.
No,
again, these babies.
They were victims.
Right. And again, these babies. So these babies, these little boys, these young teens and stuff, they're defenseless.
Grown men.
You know what I'm saying? Even grown. Right. Yeah. Again, like I said, man, situations happen. But when I'm trying to tell these dudes, especially if you're a grown ass man, get some help, and especially go to the police if you can't defend yourself per se, or you get put in these situations. Go to the police, because there are rape kits that will help put these people in jail right away. Amen. Please, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed if you need help. Don't be ashamed to get help.
Listen, third. The message is grown ass men create a safe space for grown men to come and let you know about these things. That's the message I want to send. If you a grown ass man and your boy come to you and say some shit happened to him, give him a safe space to express it.
You know what? I backtrack.
Without chastising him, without making him feel bad. You know what I mean? And help your bro get through it. You know what
You're
I
right.
mean?
I backtrack.
Don't hit the block. Look, don't hit the block. And hey, you know the homie got raped the other day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You let a grown ass man put it in his head. Don't do that.
No.
Create a safe environment. Hey, mute us, D. I don't want little bro to hear this. You know what I'm saying? But like, create a safe space for them grown men, them teenage boys, them adolescent men. I mean, young boys, that they can come and have a conversation, because it starts way back then. You know what I mean? Create a safe space that no matter what, you can come and talk to Unc or you know, the big homie or Cuzzo, and you can come have a conversation. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm gonna help you work through it, and I'm gonna create a safe
or you can
environment.
come talk to me because I'm gonna find them and beat their ass. Because
I mean, if that's the safety they need, because I'm low key there with you, but I'm gonna let you express it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna judge you.
Let me clarify.
So
Let me clarify.
create
Yeah.
that.
Let me clarify. So yeah, if you definitely need to create space, men, create a safe space for these men. Because again, like adoration is right. Again, boys, child, whatever, things happen. We understand that. I understand it completely. And it's sad that I've heard so many stories from some of my female friends, let alone there's been some men friends who stuff has happened. And you're starting to see it come out with a lot of these celebrities like Common. They've talked about some of this stuff. So again, like, you know, if you need a safe space, definitely go find a pastor, go find a psychiatrist, you know, saying to get some help, or, you know, find that homie, an accountability partner, or your homies that hold people accountable. You can talk to them, they'll create a safe space. And I promise you, those dudes who hold you accountable or your accountability partners are probably going to go find this person that want to whip their ass because, you know, again, even in prison, you know, saying they don't got no respect for child molesters or rapists. So I promise you that.
I love that. Yeah.
There's a code out here.
Amen.
But moving on.
The rents the back.
So
Sorry,
you probably been holding this since Taiwan.
You gotta love the.
I wouldn't have said nothing. Just go do it. We grown here. You ain't gotta raise your hand. This ain't a classroom, girl. Just go.
Can I get a hall pass?
Put yourself on mute and turn that camera off and go.
That's what the hell I did.
That's what I'm doing. Third, can I go to the restroom? No.
Yes,
don't.
Yes, you may.
We don't need. Especially his 77%. I ain't asking.
Stay on the screen.
Right.
I hear what you're saying, projects, but they ain't ready to have that convo. You know what I'm saying? But not a grown. Again, certain men, not all.
Are we
not
done?
All.
Because anytime a man feels like he's being violated and goes against what he wants, is a victim.
So
And
there's been a new clip on there about a catfish, I guess, that gone wrong and internet dating, whatever. So let's just go ahead and play a little clip of that. And where is it? Oh, catfish date. And let's start breaking it down.
Just finished my date, and I am so embarrassed. I'm not gonna cry here. I'm not gonna cry. I'm sorry, guys. I just had to clean myself up a little bit. He came, and so the whole thing is we went to this restaurant he wanted to go to, and it was a little too expensive, but I don't know. I asked my sister for money, so we went. I had this dress on, and I changed because I had this dress on and everything. And I had my hair out. Like, you know, guys, I cut it, but it wasn't like this. I had it parted a little bit. And so I went in, and he was like looking around like, oh, like he was looking for somebody else. And I was like, okay, I'm like, hey, I'm Tia. And then he was like, Tia? I'm like, yeah, it's for me, from BLK. And then he was like looking confused, and he told me to sit down. So I sat down, I smiled, and he didn't smile back.
Really?
All right. What? The dude was a jerk. The dude was a jerk. I'm sorry. You know. So, to my question.
I want to say something. Okay, go.
Hold on, subtraction.
You stop. Get on my nerves.
Really?
All right. So with internet dating, is it good or bad? Are people actually coming there to find love, or are they finding sex? Was this dude in the wrong, or was she? Who was wrong in this situation, y'all?
BLK is for the streets, y'all. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
What is
if
that?
you looking for a serious relationship, don't do BLK. I meet you on BLK.
I'm just saying, like,
wait, let me get the different cup. This is the teacup. Let me get the teacup.
I'm learning some things right I'm letting some things run. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Put some Williams in it. Excuse me, y'all. We gonna let her talk about it while y'all talk.
Oh, now you gonna let me talk.
I need some more Hennessy real quick.
I thought he was gonna turn the camera off. I was about to say, third, you one of them people we talking about. Turn the camera off. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't think about this before you picked this topic, my dude.
I sure. Hey,
right.
Like I said, I keep it a bug. I sure the hell did not. I did not know.
If it were me, this would be one topic we wouldn't be discussing.
Whoa, hey, she has some straight triggers on this mother. Well, first off, y'all, let me tell you, BLK is for the streets. Okay, if you're looking for some real love, BLK, no. I ain't need some BLK.
I am so
I'm
glad.
MLK.
I am so glad I don't have to do any of that.
I met you on MLK show. Damn.
Oh, you goddamn self.
Right?
Let me go get some Hennessy real quick. Yo. Hey, the co-host, y'all hold down the show quick. I need to go get some damn Hennessy. God damn it.
You should never be one topic. You need to hold yourself accountable for picking this topic. Accountability.
I'm dropping my 3 cents.
Man,
right.
As you should, Jess. As you should.
Imagine you on BLK and you only 77%. Imagine that.
Could he even register? Could they ask for your black card? 77%.
He's not even here.
You would think they would check percentages there at least. You know what I'm saying? You can't call it black. And then you're not black. You know what I'm saying? The trickeration.
Okay.
Go ahead, ladies. Hey, ladies, y'all take this one away, man.
I can't even move past this because it's hilarious. I gotta take it in.
Oh, okay,
Can I say something? I got the teacup now.
We need
I thought you went to the bathroom to cry real quick. You know what I'm saying?
that on the clip.
Wipe your face. You know what I'm saying? I thought he went to go cry real quick.
Yeah, my brother,
Ladies,
I need you to clip that part up, please.
I did not.
I'm gonna need him.
I went to refill my tea.
Yes.
We go refill my tea.
Ladies, let's be honest right here, ladies. Did y'all see anything wrong with that video? Because I listened to conversation and I watch body language. So I'm just saying, did y'all see anything wrong with that?
We ain't worried about that no more.
Yeah, we got other things going around. But I will say this though. People are knowing what is trending and they are making videos for trends. We know goddamn well that she knew in the first clip she looked normal, and the second clip she still looked the same. She didn't look different. But we know that she was trying to make herself look a little more rough.
She looked different.
No, she looked different. Wait a minute. I agree.
She took we know the angle. Like, come on, ladies and men.
That wasn't
we all
her.
know. Like, if I was trying to be
That was her.
and not look
No,
like
it wasn't.
Catfish,
Look at the
I'd be like,
eyes.
at least hold my. She was holding it down so that she could look more rough, so that can go more viral. Let's just be honest. She did that video.
Yeah, because I think that
photo
photo is years old. I think that photo is years old with a filter. And
with a filter.
Hey, thank you, Alexandria.
But the thing is this though. What I'm saying is this though. We know that. Here's what I'm saying is we know that in the second clip she could have looked better. We know she could have put her wig on and fixed. But what I'm saying is she did that video. I'm not sure if it really happened. It probably really happened. But she did that video in attempt to go viral. She made sure that the braids were bad. She took the hat off and said, I mean, what do y'all think? She wanted people to say, it's kind of a catfish. She wanted that energy. Because I mean, if she didn't want that energy, she would have just had her hair done like a normal person because she looked the same.
Okay, adoration. So here in the 21st century, I'm gonna tell you something over here in the United States. So what happens is, what happens, adoration in the United States is people catfish. Okay, I've been the victim of catfish. Tisha is told about being the victim of catfish.
Though. She looked the same.
She looked the same to me too. I agree.
She looked exactly the same. She just didn't have her hair done. And she was doing a different angle.
I think the photo is older. I think the photo is older.
I just finished my date.
Okay.
I am so embarrassed. I'm not gonna cry in here. I'm not gonna cry. I'm sorry, guys.
Where the fuck did she look the same? Okay, look, it's the same. Oh, hold up, D. Hold up, D. It's the same person. It's the same person. No, so you both you ladies, right? It's the same person, just different time eras. This one, the other picture looked like, some. The other picture looked like she done put on a few pounds, which is nothing wrong with that. She can put on a few pounds, whatever. That's what that looked like. You know what I mean? But that was not the same person in that picture. So this dude was up here thinking that, hey, I'm about to get this girl right here, just right here. She banging, with that filter, she look good with that filter. And then she show up to Cheesecake, probably looking like not the one in the filter. This nigga got saucy.
Like Tyrone Biggums. That's who she showed up looking
Guys,
like.
what I'm trying to say,
we're not gonna play like them was the two same individuals. Y'all cut that shit out, man. Because if you did, somebody deserved to cuss you out too. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not gonna pretend like that was okay.
With filters,
but
she talking about, my hair was different an hour ago, and I put on a different dress.
It was intentional.
Hey, them bullshit ass goddamn color purple braids. You didn't put.
Thank you, Noelani. She looks different. It's the same person. She just looks different. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying.
Before and after the drugs.
Made that video. She made the video in an attempt to go viral. That's what I'm saying, guys. She made sure.
And at the end of the day, Adoration, even if that was
held it at a bad thing to go viral.
But even if that was the case, even if that was the case, we're going to discuss it as if it was truly happening. Because people do be doing stuff like that, be putting 1999 pictures in year 2024 when they were $1.25 and now they're $2.25. Like, my thing is this: I can care less what weight she is, if she cut her hair or took her weave out or whatever the case may be. My problem with this is you should have been honest before you went on the date. People, we have all this technology. You didn't FaceTime before. You didn't tell him, oh, you know what? That's an old picture, but this is what I look like now. But what I'm not doing, y'all clapping, but what I'm not doing is I'm not giving him a pass to Cash App her money.
Of course not. He's disrespectful.
That was just
and the reason why I say this, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. Let's
hold on.
I'm gonna forget.
Okay.
The reason why I say this is he needs to be held accountable for putting himself in that situation in the first place. He shouldn't have ate dinner. If he was not feeling her, he should have left. Why he wait for 2 plates in, like Quez says, 4 pumps in? Why he wait for 2 pumps in to say, I don't want this date, and then you go and want your thing back? I'm just saying.
I totally agree.
Hey, hold up, Tish, get your glass.
I approve that.
Get your glass, Tish. Chilio. Hey, motherfucking salute, Tish. You right.
Amen.
Now, let's get on the adoration. What the funk you mean that that's some broke-ish? The funk you talking about?
No. Oh, that's important. What? Imagine.
No. The funk we all know. Hold up, because now I'm about to play advocate for the dude. No, because Tisha was 100% correct.
Does that look like me?
God damn.
I have never heard something so poor in my life.
But our point, girl. You have to prove our point.
That girl was. Yes. Now hold up. Now I was going on a tangent. I'll get back to that later. God damn.
2019. Okay.
All right. Now. Damn. Now back to you, Adoration. Now, going into that whole thing, that was deception there. You know what I'm saying? So how you talking about that some broke-ish? He felt like, and I'm the exact same way. I'm not saying I would have did the same thing, but my money and my time equate. Ain't no way in hell you're gonna be wasting my time. You probably over there eating some damn jalapeno poppers and some mozzarella sticks all up on my dime, and you came over here deceiving me. I'm thinking about getting to bed with Holly Berry, and then you wind up looking like Holly Scary. What the funk you talking about? That's broke.
But who's
wait? What you talking about? Somebody sending you a cash out request. Hi, we just went on a date and I didn't like it. Send me my money back. To me, that's the brokest thing I've ever heard. That's the brokest thing I've ever heard. I was just break out laughing. I went break out laughing so hard. Roll on the ground.
You done made me spit out my Hennessy. I mean my tea.
I ain't never witnessed something so broke.
Oh, that was hilarious.
You done made me spit out my tea. Adoration.
That's good, Adoration.
Dang it! I
That
done
was
fucked up my
really
note.
Chop it up to the game, man.
You said,
Dang it, Adoration! You done made me
I
mess up
agree
my
with
note.
Adoration. That was some petty bullshit, man. Chop that shit up to the game, bro. Because if you felt like that, you should have never sat there. Because me personally, as soon as I would have seen Tyrone Biggums, I'd have said, yeah, y'all got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You have a wonderful evening. You have a wonderful day, but I got shit to do. And I'm going to go about my bit. I'm not going to sit down and eat with you and then pay for the dinner. You want me to pay too? To be? No.
Wait, and then request the money back.
Like, I'm not.
Yeah, then request. Yeah, you can't open the package and then be like, I don't want them. I don't know.
Young sir, right here.
Should we tell our catfish stories? Because I was still dying over the shit that
I'm
you
not
told.
because I told you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm not doing that. I don't want DMs.
You know what?
You know what?
You're right.
This is what a real man would have did. A real man would have said, waiter, hey, sir, this individual, he's paying for his own food. I'm going to pay for my own food, and we're going on about our business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna pay for your food and then go home and think about it and then send you a Cash App request. That's petty as fuck.
Hey, Quiz, you know what happened, right? Quiz, you know what happened, right?
Yeah, he called me.
He called into his boys. he
called somebody like me. I'm like, bro,
you know what happened?
I'm
gonna tell you what happened. He was if they sat and ate a meal, he probably was still gonna try to hit at the end of the night. She told him no. Now he want his money back.
Yeah, say less. I fucks with that, teacher. I rocks with that.
That's a good perspective. But you want to know what? You know what really happened though? You want to know what really happened? You want to know what really happened? He got to his boys. His boys like, yo, man, show what happened with that date, son. Yo, what happened to the date? Yo, man, she came and she didn't look like that. Yo, show me a picture. Show me a picture. You show the picture. Oh, no, that shit a little busted, son. You went out with that. You went out with Free Willy. You know what I'm saying? And he probably clowned his ass. I'm just saying they probably clowned his ass, and then he got in his feelings, and he sent her Cash App like little punk.
No, this is see now I'm gonna add Tisha's portion into it because this is really how the conversation went. Bro he went back to the crib like, bro, I went to go meet Shorty, right, that I met off BLK. She looked like HE double hockey sticks, right? You know what I'm saying? I said, fuck it, we gonna eat anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm still, you know what I mean, participate. Boom. Hey, bro, send me the picture. Bam. Bro, yeah, she fooled you. Hey, did you at least get some head though? No, Shorty talking about it's the first date. Bro, you paid for the food? you sat there the whole time and entertained it and you ain't get nothing, bro? Get your money back. Refund. That's exactly.
Yo, hey, should I get my money back?
That's how I see it.
Really?
Because some men don't
should get my money back.
Because some men don't even care what the chick look like. If he's trying to get some at the end of the night and she willing, he gonna take it. So I think that might have been what happened.
Hey, because he would, if she would have let him hit, he was gonna show the homie the first picture.
Thank you.
He wasn't gonna show the Tyrone Biggums.
Thank you.
He was gonna show the first picture.
Hey, you know what?
He wasn't gonna give the homie the Project Pat. You know what I'm saying? He was gonna show. You know what I'm saying? The AI constructed picture. He wasn't gonna show Project Pat. You know what I'm saying? And send that to the homie. He was like, yeah, bro, I met Shorty. Hey, head was stupid. Now that's his new 3 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody ever gonna see them together. You gonna call her at 2:45 after he leave the club and don't nobody show him no love. Hey, Shorty, what you doing? Don't worry, Tyrone, I'm on the way. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my Tyrone Biggums on.
Ladies,
and I'm gonna disappear on the homies and I'm gonna drop them off at Denny's. And I'm gonna shoot over to Shorty house. And
be okay for the street.
Don't answer after 10 p.m.
Hey, I mean, that's my advice to all the women. But if you answer at 2:45, hey, that's your business. Just know that man don't love you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
But
I'm laughing at third space. Don't call out
He gonna hit Tyrone Biggums if none of the homies know.
Period.
If none of the homies find out about Tyrone, he's gonna keep hitting that as long as she let him. But the audacity of you to show up looking like this and not give me none, bitch, you got me fucked up. Cash out. I need my money back.
And let me put this disclaimer out there for me. It don't matter how big you are, how small you are, or whatever. That's not the point in my story. Okay, you can be real thin or real big. If you're not attracted to somebody, you're just not attracted to that person. But I really think that it ended with, since I can't get nothing from you after I done spent this money on this date, I want my money back. That's how I see it.
Big broke energy.
Thank you for that. We are the world.
Energy. I love that. She said big broke energy.
Big broke energy, really?
Big broke energy.
Give me my money back so I can try this on another one. Give me a refund.
All right.
You know when you buy something from Walmart and you go get a refund so that you can try the other thing? You don't have enough money to buy the next NutriBullet.
Adoration said that's sliding a candy bar to pay for some jeans that time.
Yeah, whatever liquidation said.
Oh, Jesus.
Go ahead, Jessica.
Thank you. So as
my teacup picture,
come on, BLK advocate. We want to hear how it goes down on the app. We want to hear.
I'm ready.
What
I'm
be
ready.
happening on the app since you got the inside scoop? You know what I'm
Wait.
saying?
So as far as the angles,
This is B3 before third.
Damn. Not
anyway, no. So as far as the angles, no matter what, women always position it so we can always get the best angles. You can't be mad at that. I'm sorry. And you know it's a filter. You can tell it's a filter.
Girl, there's a palm tree in the corner. There's a palm tree in the corner.
Yeah, I got tricked.
I got tricked by a tree in the corner of that.
I got tricked by an angle before. You know what I'm saying? A girl got up on a site, had the face, had the cleavage going on. You know what I'm saying? And when I came and picked the mug up, had like pizza slice titties, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Looking like this. You know what I'm saying? I think I hit to the filter though. We got to talk face to face, or I got to get some pictures. I got to see some other pictures. You know, we ain't doing all that.
But that's what the date's for. You're supposed to meet people on your date, right?
People are deceptive, but
So
no.
done.
But no. So
you're not supposed to be a different species of animal on your date.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
You're not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to meet the same thing I saw. Not a whole different species.
Well,
no.
I can tell you right
We're
now,
not doing
all the men
that.
on the dating profiles who are 6'3" and they're from America and they're this and they're that, and then they're like, what, 5'2"?
Well, you're in Thailand. Your internet don't work that good. So your
Yes,
filter, when they put a filter on them,
from
you
everywhere
know
in
what
the
I'm saying?
world.
That all of a sudden you dating LeBron James with a full hairline. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell it's him.
He said with a full
You know what I'm saying? I'm
hairline.
not trying to hear that shit.
He said with a full hairline. Yeah, that
With
is
a
what
full
those
Muscly guys.
Yeah. In adoration, hold up. First off, don't be acting like you better than Americans because you from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where they
Right.
talk about
Right.
you from Baltimore. So let's not start acting
You always say about Americans. Girl, you terrorist.
She is a terrorist, B.
Oh God.
I mean, damn.
She's a chocolate terrorist.
Don't be saying that on here. No, she's not.
No,
she's
man,
not.
I don't have.
No, she's not. I have nothing to do with that. The way this internet and stuff set up. Girl, if
I'm
they come
sorry.
to your
No, she's
house,
not.
you
She's
go
not
first.
terrorist. She's not terrorist. She loves Candace Owens.
All I know is about the
Oh
Bible.
no, I don't. I miss the
America.
Candace Owens run.
All I know is
I
America
don't like Candace
and the
Owens.
Bible. I don't know that about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Please don't raid my house.
Please don't.
I don't have time.
I
You know what I'm saying? Please.
So let me ask you
please
something,
leave
y'all.
me alone.
Let me ask you something. What I can make of my notes because I spilled my tea on my notes. But
Oh,
Yeah, Jeff is hilarious with that one.
so is internet dating? Would you think is that a place where people can actually find true love, or are they looking for sex?
Absolutely, they can find true love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When
you can.
done properly.
Actually, I think 12% of couples get married from there, or something higher than that. Get married from
That wasn't a good percentage. Just
But
say
it can
yes.
happen. That was her point. It can happen.
Yeah, just say yes.
No matter what the percentage is, she said it can happen.
Don't start throwing out statistics. Adoration. That shit did not
That
work
was
in
her
our
point.
favor.
I got you, girl. That was her point.
That shit didn't work in our favor, Adoration. Just say yes. It worked.
I
You know
think
what I'm
that
saying?
percentage
You
actually
start
went
throwing
up.
out statistics like 4.5%. Yeah, they don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? 4.5% have a 6-month relationship.
Hey, thank you for those who are tuning in. If you're watching, make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe button. We just on here clowning right now.
Oh my
That's
God.
89% failure
But it
rate.
can
You
happen.
don't want to do that.
Just don't do BLK like Jess said, and you'll find it.
Jess is a real one. See, she
This
went
is new information. You told me about
Yes,
BLK.
I did.
I don't know.
Hey.
I didn't know what the hell a BLK was until I just literally just looked this up what the BLK was.
Don't worry about it.
It don't matter because you can't go in there anyway
We
because you have to
appreciate
be
you
invited.
going to do the research for us, Jess. You know what I'm saying? You went in there. You looked into the system.
She was a caseworker.
Looked at the quality candidates and realized it was for the streets. So we appreciate your sacrifice to the struggle for the single ladies out there. So now we can tell them if you meet somebody on BLK, you know what I'm saying? It's for the streets. You probably should use that app. So we appreciate that, Jess. We appreciate you going through the hurt.
All right, you know what?
That'll be okay. Y'all together now. You know what I'm saying? You know,
wait, no, you can't do that to my name. Wait,
She said,
I didn't do shit. I'm disagreeing with you. Right? Don't try to put it on me. I disagree with you.
She said she never dated.
I'm not sacrificing nothing. You said because you put me as a sacrifice. No, no, that's
I'm
not
just
how.
saying you sacrificed your time and energy
analyzed
to
how you men
realize.
were,
Listen,
and I came to that conclusion.
See, that's what I'm saying. I just said that. I
And we
just
thank
used some
you for your
different words. I said you went sacrifice your time and energy to be able for us to come back and say, so I can tell the women BLK is for the streets. We appreciate your service.
Alexandria said BLK isn't all bad. ... So I heard.
Shit, we gonna look up your profile then.
Allegedly.
You know what I mean? Allegedly.
I have met maybe
So
one or
I've
two
heard.
people off that site, but the rest are for the streets.
Yeah.
Alexandria got the 30-day trial. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to see what's going on.
Women are free, by the way. I heard men have to pay for BLK. Women don't have to pay.
What?
A lot of apps when they first came out were that
never
way.
had to pay.
So a lot of dating apps were that way in the beginning.
She said I swipe right, so yeah.
It's like a club. Women get in for free, the men gotta pay.
Yep.
My man.
Like we bring all the boys to the yard.
He's like, right, so you won't find
What'd you say, D?
Because we bring all the boys to the yard.
That's why women are always free. That's
Look, see, hey, and then y'all wonder why y'all end up in the hunting grounds. You know what I'm saying?
No, we don't.
Because you took the free
what?
shit. Then you ended up in the hunting grounds with a bunch
Not
of predators.
really.
We always in the hunting grounds. It don't have to be
Sometimes you get your
a grocery store. It's a hunting.
I walk in the grocery
gas
store.
station. It's a hunting.
And it's a hunt, exactly.
It don't
not
have
the
to
same.
Walk downstairs to the mailbox.
Be minding my own business.
It's not the same because then you got people like Jess who got a halo shield of individual women around her saying, no, you know what I'm saying? Because you know you in the hunting ground, so you got to put that mud on like Arnold Schwarzenegger so the predators don't see you. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure
I got that
the
repellent.
heat signature when you in the club because you got there at 9:45 because it was free before 10. You know what I'm saying? And you and your homegirls split in. So now, you know what I'm saying? When you see Tyrone and them out there at 10:05, you knew they was counting. They was already picking them out. They was hey, yup. Oh, girl with the shorts on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shorty with the red dress. Me. Hey, bro, good. Hey, bro, you take one for the team.
Hey, D. I was guilty of that before. I used to do that.
They get there early to get them drink specials and be holding on to that same drink all night.
Hey, D.
That drink ain't even
Hey, I'm gonna be transparent. When I used to do that, I was broke as fuck. So I had to keep my last little $10 to get me home. So yeah, I keep that drink. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be sipping a little ice water. You know,
Look, the brokest homie. Hey, look, we know ain't nobody gonna fuck with you, bro. So this is what we need you to do. You go get Gabby Sidibe, right? You distract her while we go over here. And you know what I'm saying? We get the other two. We all gonna go back to the crib. We gonna buy like 17 honey buns. We gonna buy a bag of goddamn hot Cheetos. And you know what I'm saying? You take care of her. You know what I mean? And we gonna get 2 tacos from goddamn Jack in the Box and a
Jack in the
jumbo
Box.
cheese. And you hold that down, right? While we go in here and do us. Now she want to do something, that's on you. But you got Gabby. And next week, we'll let you get one. That's what dudes really be out there doing. I'm trying to let y'all know. Y'all laughing.
I heard.
I'm telling you, this really be the conversations outside the club.
No, we're not laughing because we think it's not real. We laughing because we've experienced the crap.
Bro,
Hey, send it to my messenger on Facebook.
Bro, it was your week to get Gabby Sidibe and keep her away from the rest of them because you know she gonna hate. So you got to take care of her. Give her all the attention. You know what I'm saying?
And we do that with men too.
That used to happen in front of the club. I'm just telling y'all.
And girls do that with men too. They find
I
out
know
one that
y'all do.
nobody wants. And we
I know
send
y'all do.
the one to take it for the team. We do.
Yeah, you tell her, get Uncle Leroy with them barbecue slippers on.
Can you talk his ugly friend?
Take him on. He gonna want a Hennessy and Coke. And all you gotta say is, hey, they got $5 Henny and Cokes. Hey, really? Yeah, let's go get some. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like young girls. You take him over there to the corner so you can get his nephew. You know what I'm saying? And y'all drunk.
All right, you giving up too much free game, bro.
Circle K. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna go to Circle K, right? They got 2 11s. They got the 3-pack for $6.99. You go ahead and grab you a 3-pack of that. I'm gonna be asleep by 3:15.
But you know what?
I know what y'all be doing. That's why I'm like,
that's
I'm on your
respectable
team.
though, because those are men who are making sure they can figure out how to provide the situation without giving big broke energy, and they don't got a lot of money. But it's respectful.
No. See, it can't be both, adoration. It can't be broke. It's still broke energy with a plan. You know what I'm saying?
He said it's broke energy with a plan.
Yeah, it can't be
still broke energy.
It can't be big broke energy.
I don't care if you got a plan.
So do you think that internet dating? Do you think that internet dating or the internet date sites are a place for people who are a safe place for people with insecurity or no personalities?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna find out.
Johnny said no.
They're gonna find out.
If you got insecurities, you got insecurities. So
yeah, I mean, they can tell
with insecurities than it is to be in person.
No, so what I'm alluding to is that they say that some of these dating sites, because people can create a whole persona, saying they create something and they hide behind the keyboard, and now all of a sudden they're cool, they're suave, whatever like that, and this is where they come. But I tell you, before her, I done met like a lot of women who had it seemed like personality deflects. I met maybe 3 or 4 women off of there who were actually legit cool, but some were crazy as either cat shit, or some had just deep insecurities, or some were just there just to try to just get money out of a dude, because they lack personality. They act some type of charm or personality, or it was just something that was just off with them. You know what I mean? But this is the best place that they can come to meet people. So that's what I'm asking y'all. If you guys have ever done it before, you guys think, or have you seen something kind of similar, especially from a woman's aspect?
It can be a safe place, but I don't see how it's the only place that you can run into somebody who's crazy. Some people, Chris Rock said it in one of his comedy specials. When you first meet someone, you ain't meeting that person, you meeting their representative. So they can act a certain way all up until they think you extra interested, and now they can just let loose and be their crazy self. So I think it could be both, but I do believe it's easier hiding behind a keyboard and a screen.
Right.
Face to face with somebody.
I think you end up talking to a lot of people you would never speak to, because let's say you walk by some guy and he's just this creepy, he looking at you and you're like, whoa, let me get away from this guy. But online you wouldn't know. And then you know what I mean, somebody who's
adoration. Can you do me a favor? Hold on. Toothpick. Can you do me a favor? Can you say you again?
You.
Oh, okay. You said normal this time. When you're in full swing and you're not paying attention, your Baltimore comes out there. You. Yeah,
Oh
I hear
yeah,
you.
I know. We did a video about that, by the way. We did a comedy about that because we were doing a video. We didn't know what we were saying. Yeah, it's Baltimore.
You.
We talk so fast. You, as a big scary dude. Nah, but yeah, it's true though. It's true. Dating online, you meet the shell and the person, the persona, but you don't meet the person. I'd be like, I would like to meet you right away.
online,
Hi,
yeah.
nice to meet you. Let's meet in person.
And my whole thing is this: if you go hide behind a persona on social media and be not you, don't agree to meet these people in person. Don't do that.
Of course.
Keep it straight
FaceTime
on
before. FaceTime before you meet.
I agree with that too. Yep, all this technology. And if you've been watching Catfish, this is all this technology for you to throw pictures in the search menu, all kinds of stuff like that to find out who you talking to, and ain't nobody using.
They be grown men.
People still being Catfish.
They be like, "Hi, Kalisha. How you doing, bro? You a man?
Okay, give me a whole man.
Oh shit!
I'm a woman.
Oh shit!
Hell no.
Whoa!
How you doing?
Yeah,
a lot.
What the fuck have you been doing?
Yes.
There was a lot of guys.
Yes.
I was a man. There was a lot of guys who thought I was a man.
On BLK?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm talking about the show. The show called Catfish.
Did I scream?
Where they dig up catfishes. Most of them be men. The men be talking.
I watch it. I watch it. Adoration. Girl, I know.
I love me some Catfish.
I've seen it.
It's hilarious. 6 years. You've been talking to a grown man. Like, come on. And he just, I don't know. She said all the right things. He knew the right things to say because he is also a man. She just validated me. He validated you. Now, but one, it was a girl catfishing a girl, and they found out it wasn't a man that you're talking to. It's a girl. I'm really sorry. 2 weeks later, like a month later, they're like, so, did you guys resolve the situation? Yeah, we're actually seeing each other. They were just
each other.
Yeah. Come on. The catfish was catfishing her as if she was a man. Turned out it was a fat girl.
I don't know if that's
it was a girl.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Catfish.
that's a good example right there. Adoration. I
I
didn't
meet
even know
you
y'all
in
had
person
cable.
right away.
Hey, Adoration, I'm gonna be
Conversation.
honest with y'all. I didn't even know y'all had cable over there. I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie to you.
goodness.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know y'all had cell
You need to go
towers.
to Thailand, sir.
How was you watching
Be live,
MTV?
go to
You know
Thailand.
what I'm saying? How was you watching?
But you watch everything on YouTube nowadays anyway.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
But
That
y'all
makes
need to
sense.
come out to Dubai.
Is it
Come to
YouTube?
Dubai. Come to Thailand. Come to Taiwan. It's more built up than your country,
Okay.
sir.
No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. I think the internet allows a lot of weirdos to infiltrate regular society.
Yes, sir.
Right.
That's what I
Yes,
think.
sir.
Because it's not like, back in the day, you actually had to talk. You had to have some game. You had to, you know what I'm saying?
Confident.
It's easy to be confident when you type. Yes. You know what I'm saying? You can look up the answers on Google now. You got AI and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can
And
artificially,
I do that.
intelligently have a conversation with a woman and look up what's the best answers to, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
What do you do for a living? What do women like? You can look that shit up now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And get the best answers. You know what I mean?
It's
So
true.
And copy and paste.
Yeah,
Say
it creates a dilution.
I did a lot of copy and
having genuine conversation.
I love
I think Adoration said it. Like most of these
Even with you.
most of these people.
Wait.
Who the fuck did I marry? No, we gonna call this WTD. We gonna call this WTD.
Some whole other shit over there.
No, WTFD. Who the fuck did I date? Who the fuck did I date? I'm learning new shit right here with y'all. This is my.
So wait.
Okay.
So people who you dating can surprise you with stuff. They don't always start off the same way. That later on they can surprise you. Is that what you're saying? Because I don't think that's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Really, Teach?
I see where you're going.
I like the way
I see you sipping your petty tea.
Yep. I done moved from the glass to the
let me sip my petty Hennessy.
Go ahead.
And let's keep it a buck. Well, let's keep it a buck, okay? So yeah, so for those out there, I met her on Facebook dating. And you know, again, I got tired of the Tinders, the Plenty of Fish because
you were on Tinder?
I was on Tinder, man. Tinder is for the streets. So here's what happens,
Tinder
right?
is a lot more in the streets.
So
Tinder
is really for the street. No, actually, no, I take that back. Plenty of Fish is really for the streets.
Oh yeah,
okay?
that one is too.
So here's the thing.
Yeah,
it is. I got off of that in like 2 seconds. I was done.
So again, here's third.
Just what's the best ones?
Hey, truthfully, the best one is Facebook dating. You know?
I agree.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So third was going through a divorce. I had a friend who told me like, "Yo, man, you should just go on one of these internet sites." And so they suggested Plenty of Fish and Tinder. You know what I'm saying? So I done met some crazy ass muff from both of them. You know what I'm saying? When you get these girls who come up on their profiles, I'm just looking for a real nice connection. I just want to talk. I just want to know no sex on the first date. So you go talk to them, whatever, you meet up with them, and the next thing you know, that's exactly what the funk they trying to do is on the first date. But then some of them ain't had no personality. Huh?
Plenty of Fish was for that. That's all Plenty of Fish was for.
No, so Tinder was a little bit different, but Plenty of Fish was the one that the women would get up there in front. Well, I'm not looking for sex on the first night. I want a connection long term, and but that's exactly what they trying to do. They trying to get the draws off, and if you don't hit, and they calling you soft.
So look, I ain't never did none of these, but I'm trying to get some understanding. So you had Plenty of Fish, right?
Horrible for the streets.
Tinder, Grinder, BLK, like you was on all that shit, right?
No. Fuck that. Whoa. I was not on no fucking Grinder. Fuck. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? Ain't no fucking Grinder.
Whoa, what
Grinder is a gay. That's for gay men.
Oh well, shit. Hey, I don't know. Hey,
you gonna try that? So you was on Grindr, right? So this go out to play. Hell, fuck no. I ain't going to none of the parties in the industry. No, hell no. Like your mama said, I ain't playing with no chocolate donut hoes.
Backing up Diddy. I don't know.
I don't know what y'all got going on.
Listen, no Brussels sprout.
Hey, he go get a cheesecake for him.
No, I'm gonna get a cheesecake for me. Be okay.
I'm gonna give me one too.
Okay, Tinder.
Be okay for the street.
But if he sent you for a cheesecake, he ain't telling you to get you one. So yeah,
exactly.
Okay, so why weren't you on BLK? Why you didn't try that one?
I didn't know about no BLK. No, I didn't.
Girl, I was leaving it open.
That's her.
I opened the door.
That's here.
No,
I didn't know about BLK.
77% wouldn't let you on BLK.
Oh.
That's
for a good little Brussels sprout.
For black people.
You have to show your black card.
Right.
No, but there were other races on BLK though.
Well, maybe there were other races.
Hold on a sec. So Alexandria says, nah, these men on Facebook dating with still toilets in the background. And they released dating the bio.
So on BLK, I seen dudes sitting on benches with their purple monitor on.
Oh my god!
I can't. I am so glad. I don't have to go through all this. This just gave me a newfound respect.
Oh my god! Oh my god! She said these niggas got still toilets in the background and they released dating the bio. Really? Oh, I'm in tears.
That is
man, I'm in
tears.
tears.
Y'all out there. Y'all really do.
Man.
I'm sorry.
Y'all on a rough path.
I'm sorry.
So yeah.
What apps you be using, D?
You see her face? Like, what you talking about?
I can't hear.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I ain't getting no surprises.
Hey, brother Benny, if you watching, that was a whole clip. D's face.
It was priceless. It was priceless.
I ain't getting on there. I remember way back I was on Black Planet. That's
Yes, Black Planet
for me.
Yeah,
1992.
Don't matter. It was popping. It was popping.
It was popping.
It was popping.
Really?
Yes. It was popping.
That was the dating site.
I have an ex from there. I had a whole boyfriend on the Black Planet.
She said, "Girl, me too." Dude.
And wait, and he wasn't weird. We still friends. So I don't know where y'all be going with their steel toilet seats in the background.
Right.
Men doing pictures like this with their homies in the cell. I don't know what y'all doing.
Right.
Oh man. That was the funniest shit. The steel toilets in the back was the funniest shit. That right there was wild.
That was hilarious. Oh, Alexander,
Steel toilets and release dates in the bio.
She said she didn't last a day. I know that's right, girl. Run.
Man. Hey, so Alexander,
I don't want to see you on Love After Lockup, girl.
So Alexander, I'm gonna tell you like this. So on Facebook dating, I met up with like maybe 4 on there, and like maybe 2 of them were like legit. You know what I'm saying? Like they were cool. So it was just
number 1 and number 2.
Just the number. This has been the coolest because again we just celebrated being together.
You saw how he
good answer, sir.
You saw that?
No.
That's why you, bro. That was smooth.
No.
What number she was? You smooth. That was good. I applaud you.
That boy slid in the home base.
She was number 1 and the last.
There you go.
No, because once I saw that she had her marbles intact and she wasn't out for no gold, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't over here counting, like talking about them Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I went out here and deleted that profile with the quickness.
Not them Diddy.
Them Diddy. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't on no crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So
you still saying Diddy.
Oh my God. No.
Did he do it?
I hate you. You know what I'm saying?
Diddy did it.
I hope
I'm
Diddy,
sober tonight.
I hope Diddy pissed in your tea there. You know what I'm saying? In your little petty tea. I hope he pisses in your tea. But but she was cool.
Case too. That's forced.
But nah, so I mean, just how it was. I wasn't even on there looking to sex or anything. I was just looking for just someone who will probably want to go to this New Edition concert with me. And luckily enough, she answered, and she was sane. We went to the concert, we hit it off, we vibe really cool. Like I said, we've been rocking together for a whole year now. So I'd say I lucked out. You know what I'm saying? Right now, but I didn't know about the BOK shit. I didn't know about the BOK shit till right now.
I'm disappointed in you. Some New Edition tickets. What? The 90s? Huh? Man, you sold out for some New Edition tickets? You didn't even, oh my God. You didn't even get a J. Cole concert? You had to go see goddamn Bobby Brown? Big Bobby.
Hey, what's wrong with Bobby Brown?
Bobby is on my friends list. Bobby is cool. That's my dude.
I love
Bobby.
Hey, Bob Brown's the nicest. Such adoration for him. He did
love after lockup.
I love you, adoration.
You got the after the rehab, Bobby. You know what I'm saying? You sold out.
Oh, he said after the rehab, Bobby.
Come on. I just thought so much more highly of you.
Oh, God.
She said,
hey, Bobby.
I did too.
New Edition.
Hey,
he said I did too.
Bobby is cool.
Then when he told me he was a Bobby Brown fan, I was like,
all day.
Hey, then you got to see him. You got to see him in the front talking about every little step I take. I know he was dancing the whole time. By Jess, you a real one. Girl, that's that nigga right there in the goddamn stadium. Boy, you got to be
red flags.
But you got me shit me that boy out there.
Real about that.
In the middle of the concert.
There was like she left me in the concert because I was dancing to Bobby Brown. It'll be a real. We be talking about that now.
Getting this Bobby on. My
I love
prerogative
me some Bobby Brown.
boy.
She left me because I was dancing. And I want to grow out of Gumby. Yeah, she mad. She mad.
Hey, Jess, when y'all got out the car, he said, I'm going to do what I want to do.
Did he throw them little tenderoni lines at you? He
All night long.
All cat. Tenderoni lines at you.
You're a real one, Jess. If you survived all that, boy, you're a real one.
Surviving third. Surviving Edward. The new edition.
Yeah, I'm making a new documentary.
Okay. The
Right,
new edition.
Y'all need to make a documentary for me, Surviving BLK, because I didn't know what the fucking BLK was.
Because you can't, because you're
This girl over here having triggers. Oh, BLK for the streets. Oh, BLK for the streets. Oh gosh, girl, let me tell you, I'm over here. The fuck is a BLK?
I told you, you just don't listen.
Don't worry, that's where she posted them pictures of you sweating at that goddamn New Edition concert.
She was like, look at this nigga right here.
Hey, if you ever see this nigga on this site, say no. I'll take you to a goddamn 1992 reunion cruise.
Man.
You see,
I was just looking for someone who wanted to go into
the bowl, girl. Don't show it. Say no. If he asks you out, you're gonna have to see the DeBarges. You know what I'm saying? Say no.
Okay.
Man, it was a fun night. I mean, hey, she here a year later, so I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's because you cooked the lasagna. That's why.
She ain't had the lasagna yet, though.
Oh, must have been something else.
Not yet, though. Not yet.
It wasn't that concert.
They damn sure wasn't that concert.
Maybe it was Jenny.
That's why she tried. Look, she ain't saying that.
Maybe, man, hey,
right. You right. Hey, D, you right. She's like, you over here like, yo, blink if it's no. She's like, blinking and shit.
Go ahead,
did y'all go to Nobu to eat or something? Like, it had to be something else, because I know what that goddamn concert.
Now, we went to the Dragon Effect.
To the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh,
that's where we went for her birthday.
Yes. So where'd y'all eat on the date? The first date?
That's what did it. Because you paid attention and you romanced her like that. But it wasn't that damn concert. You was happy about that.
It was Bob Brown.
Agreed.
Hey, she was over here.
Not with you.
Hey, she's over here grooving too. She's over here grooving to Bob Brown.
No, I was not.
If she was grooving,
she said no.
When I was little and I listened to New Edition, I did not like Bobby Brown. Let's get that straight.
All right, hey, this new revelations going on here. This new revelations. Adoration, do you still got room on that couch in Thailand?
Just like all the background dancers.
Hey, Adoration, hold on. Let me talk in your language real quick, Adoration. You still got some room. I'm about to hop on the next day to come to you. And I would do
become a passport,
for you.
Mama and get that extension cord out.
Okay.
But
if she was become a passport, it was because she didn't want you dancing looking silly by yourself. You with her. You can't embarrass her. You with her. She went home, girl. Let me tell you. He was over there dancing.
Hey, real shit, Tish. Hey, see, we talked about the call that the men get.
Women do it, yes.
Girl, can you believe this grown ass nigga was out here dancing?
First, he took me to New Edition. I don't even like Bobby Brown.
New Edition. It wasn't even NBA young boy or nothing. This was New Edition. He knew all the dance moves and shit. He had on a silk shirt with
hey, Quez. He was like. Hey, Quiz. He was like, hey, if Bobby can't perform He can. I can. You know, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I know all Bobby parts.
Shoot, question like, yeah, he showed up with that silk suit with that cool water cologne on.
Cool water.
Oh, damn, cool water.
Smelling like
Cool
Drake
water.
car. You know what I'm saying?
That's your car.
That man showed up smelling like Drake car. What is wrong?
Smelling like the 90s.
But I will say that's why you be yourself, because when you be yourself, you meet who you're supposed to meet rather than acting like somebody else.
completely
Hey,
agree.
So what happened was when damn, Diddy took out her internet again.
I'm telling you, boy, it's that Thailand shit. Boy, get your internet
Hey,
together.
Diddy don't like you today, adoration. Your internet's been effing up all night.
No, it's because
There must be a revolt going on somewhere in the jungle. You know
If he
what I'm saying?
mad, she probably turned away his Ciroc. He trying to drug her
It's
up.
my
She turned
phone.
it away. She turned it down.
Well,
Goddamn
Tisha, you get
banana
mad. This
farmers
is turn
can set
into.
off a revolution, goddamn, out there in the
Hey,
field.
when Tisha get mad, this is what she turned into.
Oh,
And
shit.
she cute. Look at she cute.
Yeah, go.
She popping in the right areas. Yes.
No
Okay.
comment. You know what I'm saying?
Was that supposed to be a diss? Because it wasn't.
You gotta come on my channel too, because I'm about to start up my Curry Go channel again. Let the curry
You say your curry goat? You say your curry goat?
Curry goat is good. When I was eating meat, I tried
that's not
curry
what I
goat.
said. I said
Oh, okay.
I'm
I'm
about to
okay.
start my
That's good. I
Curry
tried it.
I'm trying to figure out what she
I
was
did too.
saying.
I don't like that. I said that Tisha got to come on my channel because I'm about to start up my Curvy Girl channel again, my Instagram page, and I need
I'm there.
those curves
You got me,
on
girl.
my channel.
I'm there.
Yes, bam.
You got me.
I'm gonna get Jess too.
Lord.
You got me.
Spinoff
Yeah.
is gonna be
I'm all
crazy.
there.
We need third too.
Not
Curvy
the
men.
Curvy Girl channel.
Don't put third on there because he be talking about big back energy and big women. Don't put him
That
on there.
part.
We're gonna have to fight him.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
No, what team
No.
are you on, Jess?
No.
God
Keep
Right.
keep
She done threw me underneath the bus a couple of times.
Stand by, oh man.
No, that's
I don't agree with that.
That's-
Sorry. I'm not if I'm don't agree with it, I'm not standing by you.
that's what
Sorry.
that's what she not gonna do. She ain't standing by me for shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
she
that's-
should.
I mean,
She don't agree. Yeah, she should speak
No,
her mind and say
Well,
what
first
she wants
off, there ain't nothing wrong with big back energy. Just be yourself and be true to who you are. Don't sit up here trying to front. You know,
But
posting a
why
picture.
call it big back energy?
Hey, so that was something that Charlamagne the guy posted up. So first off, don't be coming over here being deceptive. You know what I'm saying? With you got the picture
Oh,
looking like this, looking like that, and then all of a sudden you just
Oh my god.
take up the
See
whole thing.
adoration? Do you see what I just said?
No, I
You
understand.
did
I said
You
third
did
more
this.
because he is a curvy man. He is the
No,
Damn.
when
man.
you
Oh,
in curvy
shit.
girl, no.
That don't. Whoa.
Hey, look.
So he can be like, "This is curvy
Whoa.
man."
What did I miss?
I'm gonna be quiet.
You don't think
I'm
you
gonna
a
be quiet.
curvy man.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Hell no.
What did I miss?
Whoa.
Good now.
What did you say?
She said you a
Curvy
curvy man.
I said,
Oh,
"You
the
come
funk,
on,
the funk.
because
No,
ain't nobody online doing big men's fashion."
He's a curvy man is wild.
Hey,
I mean,
Angie.
okay, fine. I take it back.
We need a new
okay,
name
whatever.
because
What do y'all call it?
I don't know
I
if
don't
men.
know what they call it.
I know. I don't know if men would agree with
I don't know.
hey
if
Alexandra, I don't know where the hell this went. I don't know where. I don't know where the hell this went.
Because I don't think curvy men is gonna
Okay.
work. So can
Yeah, I
we
don't
get
know where the
this-
hell this went.
Hey,
Hey,
that's
hey,
a
hey,
video
Alexandra,
at Diddy house. The curvy
Hey, Alexander,
man
you're right.
style.
No, so right now I'm about to be petty. I'm about to be petty like Diddy, and all of a sudden, just you know, what I'm saying just.
Wow.
I
That's
don't know what
already,
the fuck
she
she
already
said.
said it. It's already been out there. So you taking her off ain't gonna take away what she
I
said.
don't know where the hell this shit
You gonna
went.
kick her off the show, bro? That's
Yeah, I
Taking
play
her
like
off
Diddy.
ain't gonna take away what
She,
she
hey,
said.
hey, she didn't make the band. She didn't make the band.
Oh my god! I wouldn't want to make the band. Don't
Hey,
take me off. Take me off.
Hey,
'Cause
she didn't walk to America to give me some cheesecake. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't make the cut.
Hey, not hey. This
But
is
help us find
curvy
another
man.
name than curvy men.
We
'Cause I don't
need to cancel third now. He's a brother.
I told
Now
you.
we need to cancel.
Cancel me.
You gonna cancel me?
Hey,
Don't say I
ever
didn't
since
try
the
to-
last show, my music then went up like 222% on Spotify. So you can cancel me any day.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome.
I'm getting royalties.
All the stars don't want to be in the curvy man photo shoot. You know what I'm saying, bro? Embrace your shit. You know what I'm saying? You're in the curvy man section.
Yes, Alexandra, it always goes left here. We don't never go. We never stay straight. We either go far left or far right.
They got the big and tall section. You're gonna be the poster child for the curvy section of men who ain't big and tall and they fall in that little range of just curvy. You know what I'm saying? Shorty
He said he ain't curvy. He's 77% curvy. He ain't 100% curvy. He's 77%.
Adoration, you did this shit. This is all your fault, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? From across the world.
I love it. I love it, Adoration. Yeah,
I agree with you, Alexandria. Hey,
she has passed the initiation.
Hey, Alexandria, I'm right. Nah, man and curvy don't belong in the same sentence. Not no straight man from California.
Okay, so what should we call them? Help us out, Alexandria. What should we call them?
What you want them to call you, third?
Yeah,
voluptuous? You know what I'm saying? The voluptuous men? You know what I'm saying?
Curvy and go with it.
Voluptuous.
Voluptuous men? Is that the section you want to be?
That's some Diddy stuff.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
If your booty just like that, that's just what it is. It's curvy.
Hey, Adoration. Hey, not the thickums.
Hey, make sure y'all hit the like and share. This went on longer than it's supposed to.
Oh, God.
Now you see why.
Thickums.
I'm about to go find
in the thickums section, bud. You know what I'm saying?
I'm learning new ish about
myself. They're grabbing t-shirts from the thickums section.
I'm learning some new stuff about my quote unquote so-called friends, and this one over here, BLK, and
whatever.
Little Brussels sprout green bean over here.
Section. They got elastic on the side.
Thickums section. I am in tears.
D, I thought D was my homegirl. She over here licking shots.
Oh boy, stop it! Stop it!
I was trying to go live on your couch, Adoration.
Angie, that boy, the Thickum section right next to the maternity pants, ain't they?
And the 77% Negro shirt.
They got that little elastic shit in the front. Tucking all that Thickum.
You know what?
77% section.
Nah, and then Quez over here, I'ma stop looking at this nigga. I thought he was my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, now you got two clubs.
You was free. Tonight is not your night. You know what I'm saying?
It sure isn't.
Every little step you take gonna lead you to devastation. You know what I'm saying? Every little step you take gonna lead to devastation. Don't do it to yourself tonight. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? There was a whole lot of revelations this evening, and none of them went to your face.
Yo, a whole lot of revelations. I'm blinking because I'm not safe.
Hey, when we turn the cameras on,
I'm blinking because I'm not safe.
You and Jess got a conversation to have.
Hey, do you see me blinking because I'm not safe?
He's not safe.
It's okay. I don't see you blinking. It's
hey man, I need you to use some of that power energy, Ronnie, and I need you to come handle some business over here.
When you go,
I need you to use that Raising Canaan energy over here. You know what I'm saying?
Find the rest of your village. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them, Quez.
When you go find the rest of the Dogon tribe, because y'all was hunter gatherers, right? You know what I'm saying? You was hunter and gathering.
Oh my God.
And it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Just happened to fall in your lap. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, sir.
I need Quez to
I didn't do nothing to you. I didn't do shit to you. It's not my fault. You in the Thickum section. I didn't even know that section exists. I wear 36 around the waist. You know what I'm saying?
I thought Adoration loved it as me. You know what I'm saying?
Adoration.
Obviously,
Adoration don't love it in me. I'm about to go find Candace.
In that corner at Walmart, right there next to the breast pumps and the baby wipes. You hit that left. There's a Thickum section.
See, D mama that made me some banana bread, and I give her some lemons. They don't love me to me no more.
And I think he missed it. I think he missed it.
You get to the Thickum section, and they add a little extra elastic on the pants, so you know it stretch when you gotta move. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to move around at the concert. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta bust a move. When Bobby on stage, you gotta hit a little extra move. So if you get the regular Wranglers, you know what I'm saying, you might bust the seam out them bitches. But in the thickum section, they have a little elastic right there where they sewed it in. So that motherfucker breathe a little bit. Cause you know,
Hey, man.
y'all big niggas be
Hey, y'all can say whatever you want about me. Hey, hold the funk on. Y'all can say whatever funk you want about me. Y'all leave Bob Brown out of this.
It was hilarious.
So bad.
Y'all say whatever you want about me. I don't give a fuck. I keep Bob Brown out of this. Bob Brown is the GOAT.
This is his true
Come on, man.
Everybody
up here, why you shooting for me? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Alexander, it's only right. It's only right. I got them a few episodes ago. This is my payback. See, it's called accountability. I own my truth.
Now I know why the thickum section is near the breast pump and the baby wipes.
Because you gotta suck on the titty and get your ass wiped. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's over there. You know
what I'm saying? You can use that same baby wipes to wipe them tears away because you're whining now.
I'm glad you caught it, sis. I didn't want to say it out loud, but you know, since motherfuckers is stepping and Diddy bopping, you know what I'm saying?
First off, you gotta be a certain height requirement to be on this stage, and this motherfucker don't qualify right here.
You should remove me too. You should remove me too.
Brussels sprout don't belong on here. Little green bean. Little mean green fighting machine. She don't belong on. Yo, y'all can say whatever you want about me, but y'all leave Bob out of this. Bob is cool. Every little step I take, you black mother sucker. Just because you leave fingerprints on charcoal, you extra Nestle crunch looking mother sucker.
Get your shit in. Get your shit in, bro.
Yeah, first off, don't do that.
Go ahead.
Don't do that again.
Shoot your shots, man.
And what's bad is the only offense you have is to kick people up backstage. You don't have nothing else. You don't have nothing else. That's all you can do is kick me backstage.
Sounds like
don't
worry
about
helium.
Do I care? I can go take my tail to the bathroom and eat my dinner.
You see how white privilege works, right? That's just not but white privilege. White privilege, they always want to take over shit. White privilege, pick people off
the white privilege.
Okay, man.
Say
it's
it.
all right. I got you, Tish.
Thank you.
As soon as you go against white supremacy, they want to tear you down.
11:59 and 12 o'clock midnight teaming up. Hot damn.
Don't matter. It's an 80% team.
The Midnight Club. Midnight Love. We're over here.
And the only reason why you didn't kick Jess off because she's sitting right next to you because she's
because she's an extra beam of light.
Because when the show ends, Jess is sitting right next to you.
Hey, Jess looked like some of the people that Adoration Kick It in Thailand. Let's just put it like that.
And you know Jess will put a foot in that after the show's over. That's what that is.
Please don't choke him. Please don't choke him too long, Jess.
And guess what? I'm not. And I don't want to hear nothing about no abuse or any of that stuff. We need to take accountability.
You chose it.
I don't want to hear nothing.
Did you just pull a Baltimore? Did you just pull the bar? You said abuse.
I don't want to hear nothing.
No abuse.
If you put yourself in this situation, I don't want to hear anything.
Hey, what's up, BJ? How you doing? We just clowning right now.
Don't call me if she cheat on you. This is not the safe place tonight.
Man, my ankles ain't safe over
I
here.
need fingerprints on charcoal. Don't call my goddamn phone.
At the ankles, you can't run nowhere.
Don't call
break
my
them ankles. You can't run
phone.
nowhere with them ankles broke.
It's a blackout, huh? I feel you.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, but we didn't even get to the third topic, you know what I'm saying? Like, which was, how long should we wait to have sex? You know what I'm saying?
It was only 77% accurate. That's why we didn't get to the third time.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying, motherfucker? Yeah, hurry up and end the show. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Tired of dealing with white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? Turn this shit off.
Hey man, you got the right shirt on. You're nothing but an ass. I don't know about the sex, but you just an ass.
Oh my god.
Black ass. That's what you are. Black ass.
And you're mad because you're not. That's why.
Yeah. Nigga, don't you belong on the damn Lollipop Guild? Don't you?
No matter. I'm still 80-something%. I don't care where I sit.
The only time the Tisha's popping is around Christmas time with Santa. You know what I'm saying? Up there with Rudolph and them.
Don't matter. Don't be mad at my 80%.
Yeah, my 80%. Yeah, part of the pygmy tribe, right? The pygmies are known to be short. I'm just saying.
At least they African.
Oh shit.
My 84.
Would you say Ching-Li?
Don't get mad. It's okay.
Oh,
no matter. They know how to hunt, and I'll use a tranquilizer on your tail.
That part.
All underneath doors and whatnot.
Hey, that
don't
part.
Matter.
When was the last? Roller coaster you ran on?
Because my people have the tranquilizer darts.
All right, y'all.
Oh man.
All right, y'all.
I love y'all, man. Y'all have a wonderful weekend.
Adoration, can I come live with you?
No. He's a golfer. No. She can't. You can't go.
Hell no.
Did you see me in the
Hey, they got a black limit in Thailand, bro. She already met the quota.
Just save me a spot on the couch next to you. Hey, Diddy, I didn't do that. That was Diddy. That's her Thailand internet.
That was you.
Y'all retarded.
You the thickum version of
that was
Diddy
not
right
me.
now.
That was
That's
you.
how you acting. You the thickum version of Diddy right now.
Oh my goodness.
Man. If I'm that, then what are you?
The thickum Diddy, huh?
All right, y'all. Hey, but this is a good one.
Woo, shit.
We gonna call him thickum. We ain't calling those guys thickum. We calling him thickum.
All right.
Nothing tonight.
I feel like D can handle that.
Hey, D, you ain't in the fight.
Hey, D.
No, I already get him because you know why? He think he be slick all the time. He throw his little dig and then he hurt and get off. That's what he did last time. Because when I got that ass, then he want to say, oh, I should do it. I'm going to do it. And then he heard and said, well, your cheeks. Well, my cheeks fire back, baby. So bring it on. Every single time.
You said, what about your
cheeks? I'll be
cheeks?
hearing your little ass. Or your curvy ass.
What?
I'm not mad because you can store shit in your cheeks. What the fuck you talking about?
You be thinking you whispering a jest, but I can hear your ass. And then you heard him get off real quick. You want to throw your little rock, run in the house. It's all right. It's all right.
You did.
Get that ass again.
Damn, my teacup empty.
I
gotta go to the mason jar. I gotta go to the mason jar.
And tonight I didn't have to even do it.
Water empty, goddamn cup empty. What's going on?
I can't take it.
They
will
your ass up, and Jess too got you. Everybody got you.
I mean, yeah, Chung-Li got me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying.
Girl, that's not even a diss. Did you see them powerful legs? Just kick him.
Go suck some helium.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Sounding like she just breathed helium. So D, if you walk down the street, D, and you see that there's no lights around, that's just Quest standing outside. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh!
Oh, you laughing at that? You laughing at that?
I love everybody.
Really?
I love you, Green Bean.
Girl,
at least my black is real.
Get his ass, Tisha. Get his ass. Look how he disappeared.
You just motherfucking soot. After the fire over, you the shit that's left over. You're not even a real flame, motherfucker.
Damn.
Bro, don't come for me. I love you, bro. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
I love you too, man. I love you too. Just stop talking shit about Bobby.
Yes, girl, go get him some tissue because he about to be crying.
Hey, man.
Go get that tissue.
Hey, say whatever you want about me. Stop talking shit about Bobby.
Wow.
Y'all do it.
Why you do that, Jess?
Yeah. Thank you, Jess.
He'll be crying and wiping his nose.
Hey, thank you, BLK.
Why you have to do that, Jess?
Ridiculous.
I'm just trying to figure out how some motherfuckers can store food up in their mouth for winter time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm going to be fuck up.
Fuck a lot there.
Good night, everyone.
I need you to give up your
Good night,
comedian card.
everyone. Hey.
Yeah, of course it'll go over your head.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, of course
but
it'll
it's
go over
not
your
funny.
Yeah, of course it'll go over your head because you just short, extra short.
Damn, y'all.
Like
oh
right
my
MLK?
God. Argentina.
What were you doing on BLK anyway?
Okay, listen.
Because she
That's
black,
okay.
she
Next
be on
Friday,
BLK.
Exactly.
But she 80% black. That's
So
what
you
her
got
is.
Asian friend finder?
How did Jess get on BOK and you didn't make it?
Because she
Real
80%
talk, man.
black.
Real talk. Hey, what's up, Will? How you doing?
They don't respect you nowhere, sir. They
All
just
right,
don't
y'all.
respect you nowhere.
Well, it's been real. It's been real. It's been a fun one. We didn't get to the third one, but we might hit it next week. But we're definitely gonna talk about that dang on that Good Times reboot. I don't know about that one. It's definitely
neither
horrible.
do I. But you have a great night, JJ. And you know what I'm saying? It's been fun.
JJ. You mean
Oh,
Bookman?
you must be James and Tisha must be Esther Roll with no neck.
D said you meant Bookman.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, that was the only good one that she got. All right, y'all.
Every
Well,
one of them is good. Every last one.
man, you got sideburns like a shot.
They sleep in
Don't
the last
shoot your
5
thing.
minutes
You
of the
always want to
show.
throw it and then go, but ain't nobody laughing, so go ahead.
What? I didn't hear you, D. What'd you say?
Good night, everyone.
All right.
Oh my God. No,
All right, y'all.
Stop. Stop it.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
No,
All right,
he doing
peace.
it because Quest said